ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome, welcome all, welcome back to another Washington Wizards basketball stream. Oh, what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's up, all my Wiz fam? Washington is a good day for all my Washington fans right now. Commanders won a tough game. They took care of the Packers, so I know you guys are happy. My Eagles be on about, so I was chilling watching every game. But I know it's a good start for Washington today. Commanders got a dub. Know y'all feeling good. What's going on, Biggie? Sport, what's going on? Hopefully, maybe it's 2-0. Commanders, Wizards, get the dub. I don't know if let me see if the Capitals play today. No Capitals today. So I'll see if DC Sports can go 2-0. I know my Washington fans happy. Taylor Heineke, the legend of Taylor Heineke, grows. Wizards trying to go for 3-0. Whew. All right, man. All right. Washington Wizards today. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Tough game. Another tough matchup. The Cleveland Cavaliers just came from dismantling the Chicago Bulls, which is not really a surprise to me, but we get them on a back-to-back. The second night of a back-to-back. They played yesterday against the Heat. We get them today. They're 1-1. No Darius Garland for them today, I believe. I think he's out. Yeah, I don't believe he's playing today. So they're going to be without Darius Garland again. But that doesn't mean anything, man. Sport, you said Bill all day. Bradley Beal, buzzer beater in the last game. Not buzzer beater, but game winner against the Chicago Bulls to put the Wizards up and eventually have them go 2-0. Hey, just in case you guys didn't know, that last play with DeMar DeRozan and that three-point shot, they said DeMar DeRozan got fouled on that three-point attempt. Me personally, I do not care that DeMar DeRozan was fouled on that three-point attempt. The Chicago Bulls already shot 33 free throws to the Wizards 11. The free throw discrepancy was already disgusting. So I don't care about that foul. But according to the report, they said that DeMar DeRozan got fouled on that three-point attempt. He should have shot 3 free throws. Biggie said I need Gaff to have a huge game. Yeah. The starting lineups are out. To put it up on the screen for you guys. Starting lineups are going to be Isaac Okoro. This is the Cavaliers lineup. Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and Donovan Mitchell. Inactives for the Cavaliers: Darius Garland, Dylan Windler, Ricky Rubio, and Mamadi. For the Washington Wizards, same starting lineup: Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Deni Avdija, Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis. Obviously inactive is Corey Kispert, still recovering from that ankle sprain, and Jordan Shackle, inactive. So same old for the starting lineups for the Washington Wizards, no surprises. But keys to the game, man. Keys to the game. The rebounding, man. Rebounding is going to be important here. Winning this rebound battle is going to be tough. It's really going to be tough trying to win this rebound battle against the two towers that they have down there. Cavaliers have good rebounders, man. They have Mobley. They have Kevin Love, Jared Allen. They have guys who can really rebound the ball. I'll go back to the box score here against the Chicago Bulls, who they just beat yesterday. Jared Allen had 6 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell had 9 rebounds. K Love had 12. They out rebounded the Bulls 48-35. So the rebound battle is going to be really important here for the Wizards. The rebound battle is going to be really important. We could see some former Wizards today. Robin Lopez and Raul Neto. Lopez got 16 minutes last night. Had 12 points on 6 for 7 shooting. Captain Hook. Raul Neto had 6 points on 3 for 5 shooting. Had 4 rebounds and 4 assists. So we're gonna see some former Wizards today. In Neto and Lopez. And like I said, one of my main keys to the game is rebounding. I want to see Denny Avdia. I feel like he's going to have to really bang on them boards. Obviously, KP. But Kyle Kuzma. Everybody's going to have to crash the glass. I'm expecting a big rebound game out of Denny Avdia, Kyle Kuzma, Brad get in there a little bit. But I really expect guys like Denny and Kuz to really get active on those boards and crash. Because you got to box out guys like Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, or else they'll eat up. You know, this is a sizable lineup, especially in that front court for the for the Cleveland Cavaliers. What's going on, Dat? Sporty said, didn't Avdia get hurt? It wasn't a serious injury. He got hurt, but it wasn't serious. Killbane, what's going on? He said 3-0 will be amazing, but a good performance is even more important tonight. Keep building and players continue to buy into Coach West's game plan. Yeah, right now it seems like their little hot start it seems a little different from their hot start last season. Like I said in the off season, I need to continue to see more. But last season, you had guys like Montrezl Harrell going crazy off of the bench, like having insane like performances. It seems like it's a little bit more balanced right now. The top three and Kuz and KP and Brad are very balanced, and Kyle Kuzma actually spoke about it. He brought up a very good point on how it's a little easier for them to play together and play off of each other and play off the ball, because all three of them have played with better players. Bradley Beal, when John Wall was here in his prime at the time, Brad played off of John. Kyle Kuzma obviously playing off of AD and LeBron. KP obviously playing off of Luka Doncic. So they're all used to playing off of somebody and playing off of the ball. And that makes sense. I never really thought about that. I've never brought that point up before. But thinking about it, that makes a lot of sense. That definitely makes a lot of sense. Biggie said the lineup Leonard saw was 224. Hashimura, time to shine. So what's the line? Are you taking them over or under? She said you saw 224. Let me see what they say on here. On here, they have them at. Let me look at a couple different books. I'm seeing the total at 216. Ooh. I mean, that's tough. 216. Could I see this game going over? I think we may get a lower scoring game. I think this game may be under. I think this game may go under 216. Killbase said agree D, much more balanced. It's exciting right now, not world beaters yet, but they're competitive and fun to watch. Can't ask for more. Henry, you said, what's your Wiz lock for tonight? My Wiz lock for tonight, I don't have one. I didn't really have any time because I was so busy watching football. I didn't really have time to assess a lot of things. So I don't have a Wiz lock for tonight because I was so busy watching football. So I wasn't able to really focus in on anything and look at any lines like that. If I don't have one for the Detroit game, I'll definitely have one on that Friday. Sport, you said, what do you think about Johnny Davis, the rookie? Johnny Davis right now seems to me like he's going to redshirt this season, really, possibly. Um, but I mean, it's a disappointment right now from him. It's definitely a disappointment. Could say that's an understatement, but he's been disappointing. Johnny Davis has definitely been disappointing. People thought he could contribute, but obviously not. Not right now, not this season. So we'll see how he looks as the season progresses, and maybe definitely into year 2. Zay, what's going on? You said the Wizards look good. I saw your Knicks the other day pick up a dub. They almost I seen y'all almost come back and bring it to OT against the Grizzlies, where Cam Reddish was going crazy. Who did y'all pick up a dub against the other day? Let me see. That was on Friday. I beat the Pistons. Yeah, I beat the Pistons 130-106. Is that you said what happened to my boy Denny? He got hurt against the Pacers. He had tweaked his ankle, but he didn't miss any games. He played against the Bulls and started on. When did we play the Bulls? Why is my brain not working? But he played the other day against the Bulls, so he didn't miss any games, and he's back in the starting lineup. Well, he's in the starting lineup today. What's going on, Webb? Kevin, what's going on? You said what's good, D? Held to the Commanders. Yeah, Kevin, I know you. I know y'all excited. Y'all got y'all dub against the struggling Packers. Y'all took care of business. Y'all got it done. Congrats to y'all. You know, I don't. Y'all didn't make up any ground in the NFC East because the Cowboys and Giants also happened to win. But Kevin, who do y'all play next? Who does the Commanders play next? Teddy, you said the game starts in 5 minutes or just the stream? The game starts at, well, technically the game starts at 7:10. The game starts at 7:10. But Matt, what's going on with you? Webby said left hand up. Henry, you said Friday we played the Bulls. Yeah, Friday. That was Friday. Kevin said I hope the Giants win the division. Y'all got the Colts. Kobe said just stream. You said at Indy. Y'all can get that game at Indy too. Honestly, that's a winnable game as well. Indy took an L to the Titans today, I think, if my brain is working correctly. I'm pretty sure the Titans took an L today. I said the Titans, the Colts. Yeah, they did. They only put up 10 points. They're a team that's kind of low key struggling as well. Y'all could pull that off as well. Y'all can get that dub at Indianapolis and get back to 500. I mean, you said Robin Lopez and Ho Neto revenge game incoming. Facts. You gotta watch out for the Ho Neto and Robin Lopez revenge game. Can you say any predictions for tonight? I don't know, man. You got the Cavaliers. They're coming off of a blowout game against the Bulls, but if you look at the minutes played, Donovan Mitchell played 35 minutes last night. Karras 33, Evan Mobley 29, Jared Allen 29 for Jared. Evelyn played 25 minutes. Okoro played 27 minutes. So they played their full allotment of minutes. They played heavy minutes, so the Wizards possibly could take advantage of that factor and also know Darius Garland for them. You know, get him on a second night of a back-to-back on a Sunday. Could be a little tired, even though they're at home. I mean, they are favored by, I think, at least 3.5. They're like 3-point favorites right now. So they're still favored in Vegas. But the Wizards definitely have an opportunity to win this game. Matt, you said we put on live TV. I'm scared. Oh, we are on NBA TV. You're right. You are on NBA TV. as much as they talk about sharing the ball, they are still a team that doesn't give the ball away until they learn to play as a team. Unfortunately, the losses will come. I think let me look at how many assists they had their last two games. Against the Pacers, they had 21 assists. Against the Bulls, they had 19 assists. So they've been hanging around that 20, 21 assist mark. Oh no, this is the Bulls. I'm lying. They had 26 assists against the Bulls. So I wouldn't say that's true at all. Yeah, Kuzma with 2 assists, Denny with 4 assists, KP with 2 assists, Monte with 3 assists, Bradley Beal with 8 assists, Gil, Rui, and Will Barton each with 1 assist, and you had DeLon Wright with 4 assists. I definitely think they're sharing the ball. I definitely would say the Wizards have been moving the ball along, and sharing. Go, you said I got an NBA ad. What's going on, NBA? Matt, you said if we lose, I don't want us to, as a community, to lose our morale. This is one of those tough games. You know, this is definitely one of those tough games. It could go either way. The Cavaliers are a really well-built team. Even on the second night of a back-to-back and with no Garland, they still have a good team. The Wizards have to continue to play good ball. And we got to continue to play hard. They got to continue to play hard. Tarabi said, Denny will rock today. Mark my word. I think Denny had a terrific game against the Bulls. Like, there's more to a player than just, like, putting points up on the board. Like, Denny's role to this team is one of the most valuable roles. You know, Denny's not the star, not the superstar on the team. He's not going to be dropping 20 points. But the Wizards don't need him to do that. I don't need him to do that. Denny Avdia has one of the most important roles on this team. He had a big open corner 3 against the Bulls. He had 4 assists. He did a little playmaking. He had 10 rebounds. He was on the boards. And he defended. And that's really what you want from Denny. And his minutes are going to increase. He did all that in 23 minutes. His minutes are going to increase. But there's more to basketball than just scoring points. Denny Avdia, I think, has been extremely valuable to this team. I think what he did against the Bulls is exactly what the Wizards want from him. And I think he's doing a terrific job so far of playing the role that the Wizards are asking him to play. You know, he doesn't need to have the ball to score 20 points, 23 points. I think he's doing a terrific job right now. Just because he only scores 6 points, there's more to basketball than just that, than just points. I mean, he had 4 assists, so he did have the ball in his hands. He scored 6 points. He shot 4 times, 4 assists, facilitating as well. I mean, he was tied for the second most assists on the team. Kevin, you said, what's the game plan for tonight? Rebounding. That's the number one game plan, man. Rebounding that football. I said football. I'm stupid. Rebounding the basketball, man. Playing tough up on the boards. They got to be tough on the boards.
I ain't never ever seen you act like this before. You getting buckets. How you feel?
Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. You said, go Wizards, hello from Estonia. Shout out to Estonia. All my people from Estonia. Are you guys called Estonians? Just like we're called Americans? Or what do they call people from Estonia? Estonians? NBA, you said starting lineup. Same starting lineup. Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Denny Avdia, Kyle Kuzma, and KP. NBA. Kevin, you said you heard that the refs missed the call on DeMar's game. When are we supposed to lose that game? I heard that, Kevin. Yeah, I talked about it before you got in here. And you know what I said to that? I don't give a F. I really don't. I really do not care. They had 33 free throw attempts, Kevin. If they can't win off of that, that's too dang on bad. That's what I say, Kevin. That's what I say to that. I don't know why my Wizards win fund isn't updating. It's not updating. I don't know why. It's upsetting me. It's supposed to be updated now, but it's not. Let me remove it. Mental, what's going on? He said Cavs are going to be a tough game the way they beat the Bulls, but in defense of the Bulls, they were on the night of a back-to-back. Yeah, that's why I expected the Bulls to lose that game. They just played a tough, tight game with the Wizards, and then having to go up against Cleveland. That was going to be a tough game to win, even with Zach LaVine coming back. That was going to be a tough game to win. So I'm not surprised that they kind of got smashed playing on the second night of a back-to-back in Cleveland. That's tough. That's one of the advantages the Cavaliers have. Even though it's the second night of a back-to-back, they are at home, so they didn't have to travel like the Bulls did. They had to go to D.C. up to Cleveland. David was going on. He said, "Let's go, man. I feel bad for Westbrook, but not the Lakers." Yeah, I saw that they lost again. Jeremy Grant hit the layup with like 7 seconds left or something like that, and then LeBron missed a 2-pointer. It's tough over there at LA, lad. Starting off the season off 0-3. Oh, man, it's looking rough. I heard Russ kind of missed the shot with 30 seconds. He pulled up for a jumper with like 30 seconds left instead of drop. I don't know. It's tough. It's definitely tough for them out there. They can't shoot. They shot 18% from the 3, 6 for 33. They shoot a lot of threes for a team that don't have any shooters. It's just bad play all over. They're a bad 3-point shooting team. No consistency from 3. They just struggle as a whole. They really, really struggle. Kevin, you said the Sixers are 0-3 surprisingly. Yeah, the Sixers being 0-3 is very surprising to me. I mean, I know Philadelphia fans, they're upset with it, but I mean, they're not tripping off the 76ers right now because the Phillies just went to the World Series. So they're on that high right now. Like, they got the Eagles and they got the Phillies right now. So the 76ers can afford to be a little trash at the beginning of the season. Philadelphia sports is kind of on a high right now. They got an undefeated football team that's looking like they got a shot at the Super Bowl, and they got a baseball team that just got to the World Series today. So they're hyped right now. So they're not even really tripping off of the 76ers start. Tarabi said 4 shots a game is not a lot. I mean, Denny's just not, he's not in the role he's in. Rob, he's not going to get a lot of shots, but that's not what he's there for. That's not what he's in the starting lineup for. He's not in the starting lineup to put up a bunch of shots. That's just, I'm not going to lie to you. He's not going to have 10, unless somebody's injured and he has to kind of step up offensively a little bit more. He's not going to be having games where he's shooting 10, 11, 12 shots. So, like, the 4-shot attempt games, the 5, 6, maybe 6-shot attempt games is going to be what it is, you know? And I know some of the Denny fans hate that, but that's what the Wizards need from him. Oh, Mary said we just want to see him get some touches. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I mean, what we see him doing now is probably just, I mean, that's what he's going to be. Until some guys are out, you know, some guys are injured, etc. That's just going to be that. Dante, what's going on with you? Mary said, yes, Estonians. All right, I got you. Kevin, you said, and I got tickets to the Nets game next Friday. Going to see KD and Kyrie. Yeah, that's lit. I saw I saw your story, Kevin, on Instagram. When I got on Insta and looked through people's story, I saw your story as you at the game. Azai said, I feel Wiz Clips December 10th going to be packed. Yeah, it's definitely going to be packed. Just the team that's playing. You know, John, unless he's injured, unless he's unfortunately injured and can't play, you know he's going to be playing for a fact. I don't know if Kawhi is going to be load managing. He didn't play against the Kings. John didn't play against the Kings, but you know John Wall's not missing that DC game if he has a say on it. And he's not already previously injured. But Kevin said, this team makes me want to see them more after the Bulls game I went to. Yeah, that's what winning does, man. When you win, you want to come out. You wouldn't be feeling like that if they just got dogged out or if they're losing. You wouldn't want to come to the game. And that's why I say, as far as like the arena being empty and whatnot, you have to be able to win games. Winning games brings the fans in. Winning games brings the fans in. Tarabi said, what do you say about the Lakers? Dame was clutch. Yeah, the Lakers, man, they need to blow that up. They need to blow that up or give away them picks. Whichever. They need to blow that up or give away them picks.
Good play by
That's what they need to do. Sporty says the day and time this year is looking like it. Last 2 games have been really good. Champ, what's going on with you, my brother? Welcome. Kevin said, how does Rob Pelinka? That Russ trade changed a lot for him in a bad way. I'll just say that. That Russ trade really did a lot of bad for him. Biggie said, when his Walls return? December 10th. That's when the Clippers come into town. Is December 10th. Macy said, who's your favorite Wizard of all time? My favorite Wizard of all time? I'll probably go with John Wall. Because John Wall was like, when Gilbert was playing and all them, and the Karan and Antoine Big 3 was playing, I was like young. So I was going to like the MCI Center games with my dad and whatnot. I was young. But like John Wall was what I grew up with going through high school and all that. Like in college, like I grew up on John Wall. So John Wall, like I seen him bring the team out of irrelevancy. You know, get them to the playoffs where they beat the Bulls in the first round. Lost to the Pacers in the second, sadly. Swept the Raptors. Lost to the Hawks, who I swear they would have beat. I swear they would have beat the Hawks if John Wall never broke his hand. But you know, so I definitely gotta go with John. Matter of fact, I got the John Wall jersey on right now. I got the John Wall District of Columbia black jersey on right now. Nazar, you said Diddy is playing his role well, in my opinion. I agree with you, Nazar. Let me cut this game on real quick too. I agree 100% with you, Nazar. I think Diddy Avdia is doing a terrific job in his role right now. I'm happy. I like what I'm seeing from him. Sporty said, what do you think about Porzingis? I like Porzingis. He's a mismatch.
We are back here at Mortgage Fieldhouse. Opening week is presented.
You know, you wish sometimes he would be able to be a little tougher in the paint. But that's just not his build. You know, he's not going to bully anybody down there and back him down like he's Embiid. But
Stay connected to everything Wizards streamlined.
But I like Porzingis, man.
Articles and more. Download My Teams now.
Right now he's staying healthy, so right now he's staying healthy, so that's all I could ask for, and wish for, and hope for, is that he continues to stay healthy. That's all I can hope for, man. When it comes to Porzingis, you just gotta hope he stays healthy.
All right, to put your teammates first and make the right play.
Put you guys over here.
That proliferates this locker room. Play after play after play. That's how it has to be. Hell of a job. Bring it in. Let's go.
We put you guys over here. Chevy said Diddy got to get fit. He will be fine as the season goes on. Imagine he dropped 10 again. Yeah, I'm like, and Diddy's on limited minutes right now anyway as he recovers. As he recovers from his injury and not playing in the preseason. So
for JB Bickerstaff's Cleveland Cavaliers, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and Donovan Mitchell, who has averaged 20
game time, fellas. Try to go 3-0. Kevin said, "Dad, do we all you remember Seattle Center?"
It's time now to check in with the third member of our crew.
Baby said, "How much do you spend on tickets?" I try not to spend nothing crazy, because usually when I go with my girl. I try not to spend nothing crazy. Usually Wizards games aren't that expensive, depending on the team, unless they're playing like the Lakers or somebody like that. You know, the Warriors, they may be a little bit more expensive, but I ain't trying to spend like no $400-something on no tickets, man. No $300-something on no tickets for 2 people. I know that. That's what you said, Wall or Pierce? Wall. You said Prime Wall and Prime Pierce? Always go for Wall for me.
As you both know, that is easier said.
Kerry said I spent a stack for Warriors game last year for 4. Man. Lennon, you said, where are you watching the game? The NBC Sports Washington website. If you have a TV provider or whatnot, you can just log in and then you can watch the games on the NBC Sports Washington either website. They have an app too on your phone that you can download on your phone. If you have an Android, Google Play Store, iPhone, the App Store. You can just download the NBC Sports Washington app. Josh, I ain't even look at your comment. What's going on, man? What's happening, Josh? Kevin said, Kisper looks good to me. I expect him to be back soon. I can see him being back soon. So you said, how do the coaching is doing for the Wizards? I think Wes is doing a decent job right now, man. No real
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
About Wes right now. No huge complaints from me at the moment. Jones, thank you for the sub, man.
Tonight's officials is David Guthrie. He's our crew chief, 18th season in the league. Mitchell Urban in his 8th. And Finney Ransom in his 5th season.
Davey said Chris Roberts is my favorite Wizard.
17-18 season. The last time the Wizards played 500 ball.
Dante, you said, okay, we did this dominate from the start. Yeah, get off to a good start. Try to take advantage of this team coming off a back-to-back.
They've always had a tremendous crowd here. Taking them out of the game early will be paramount. And the Wizards win the opening tip, and we are underway. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak, you at home. Appreciate all of you joining us here on NBC.
Jones, what's going on with you? Yes, sir. Let's get the dub.
Wanted to be real physical with Brad. They talked about that during the morning shoot.
Oh, also, Bradley Beal starts it off, taking it to the paint. Good work by Bradley Beal. Opening bucket, first bucket of the game.
Great start for the Wizards, and you see Denny getting the assignment guarding Donovan Mitchell.
Denny Avdia starting off on Donovan Mitchell.
Karis LeVert handing it off to Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. Crossover. Misses the 3. KP with the rebound. Lennon, you said, what's the app again? The app is, I think it's called My Teams. My Team Sports. Let me see if I can look it up on my phone. Nice backdoor cut by Denny. But Jared Allen blocks his shot. But it'll be Wizards ball. Good backdoor cut there from Denny.
You have to know the scouting report. Jared Allen, one of the least shot blockers in our league. Might want to pump fake and then go into the body.
The app is called My Teams by NBC Sports.
the better off you are.
It's called My Team by NBC Sports. What's going on, Jonathan?
Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. It allows guards to really kind of push up on defenders, knowing that if they get beat, there's a lot of help waiting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We call that Geico Insurance.
You started already.
But guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the like button on the stream. It helps it out. If you want to join up as a member like my boy Kevin, just click the link that I have pinned in the comment section. Or if you want to send in a donation, you can do that as well. As KP hits the 3, the Wizards are up 5-0.
We talked about that in the open. Porzingis being able to stretch the floor, trying to keep Allen out of the paint because you saw how he can block shots against Denny Allen.
Good hands there by Bradley Beal to force the turnover on Karis LeVert.
Good start for Washington, really kind of taking this crowd out of it. Because as you know, Drew, playing here for as long as you did, all this crowd needs is just a little bit of energy to get them going.
It's our home opener. It seems like every night we got a home opener. See him last 3 games, but this team.
Kyle Kuzma kicks it out to KP, wide open in the corner, knocks down back-to-back threes. Wizards start up hot, 8-0.
You want to pounce on them early. I had a game last night in Chicago. Not too much rest. Just went through.
Wizards out 8-0, coming out hot.
Getting in late last night, so you want to take advantage of that if you're the Wizards.
Allen feeds Mobley in the post, working on Kuzma. Good defense there by the Wizards. Ball bounces back to Mobley. Looking for a man. Finds Mitchell wide open. He hits the 3.
Yeah, that's just too much space for him. He has a hot hand, averaging 31.5 points his first 2 games in the Cavaliers uniform.
Kyle Kuzma gives it off to Diddy, who gives it off to KP for another 3. Bad misses though. Hits off the backboard. Donovan Mitchell going to work on Monte Morris. Kicks it off to Allen. Hook shot over KP, but misses. KP gets the rebound. Jay, what's going on, my boy? Looking for 3-0 today. Monte Morris attacking Mitchell. Gets the floater to go, which is up 10-3. Okoro attacking the basket on Bill. Good defense there by Bill, and he gets the board. Monte Morris going to work. On Jared Allen, crosses over, kicks it out to Denny. Denny working on Karis LeVert, backing him down, getting in there. Puts the shot up, but affected by Jared Allen. Diddy obviously gets called for the foul on Karis LeVert. First foul of the game.
That's what we talked about.
Dante said, "Where's looking good?" Yeah, they're starting off fast, man.
Whenever he sets a pick and you have to help on Bradley Beal. I mean, look at that space right there.
They're starting off fast.
He's going to have all day to line that up. And then right there, penetration, making Jared Allen bite. Evan Mobley cannot close out in time to the 7'3" shooter in Porzingis.
Diddy obviously guarding Donovan Mitchell. Got to be careful not to pick up a second foul here early into this first quarter. Bradley Beal draws the foul on Jared Allen draws the foul on Bradley Beal. As Bradley Beal tries to knock the ball out of his hand. Bradley Beal's first foul of the game.
Get in early foul trouble. You have it going. The team is 2-0. They are depending and counting on you to be in the game at all times.
Karis LeVert spins, but good hands there by Kuzma to knock it out. Monte Morris throws an oop to Cal. But he couldn't handle it in the air. Brad fouls from Mobley for the rebound. Goes out of bounds, but Wizards ball.
To get in there at the tail end.
Jace, I need these refs to call an even game. Hopefully we don't see 33 free throws to 11 this time, Jay.
This is one of them. Yeah. Coming back, and that inspires his teammates. Look, if the best player can do it, everybody else can.
I've been telling Brad, and even when John Wall was here, when I was playing
Kyle Kuzma working on LeVert.
And our energy,
draws the foul on LeVert.
And getting up in the point of the ball and getting deflections. That trickle is a trickle effect. It becomes contagious throughout the entire group.
That foul on Karis LeVert is Kyle Kuzma was getting him in the mid-post. Foul to Monte Morris. Mitchell guarding him. You see Okoro trying to be really physical with Brad.
Monte Morris driving to the basket. Puts it up over Mobley, but that length by Mobley affects the shot. Karis LeVert trying to go to work on Kuzma.
Karis LeVert in the starting lineup because Darius Garland is out of the game.
Jared Allen on the mismatch down low, but can't take advantage. Try to put it over both Morris and Jones.
Jared Allen at the rim and coming up with the rebound.
think a technical foul was called.
Talking about doing everything. You see the energy by Brad right here.
Somebody on the Cavaliers just got a technical foul called on.
He already has one foul, and coming up, last but not least, with that board.
Technical foul called on Cleveland. So Bradley Beal will go to the charity stripe to shoot one. And
Bradley Beal connects on a technical free throw shot.
Here in this ball game, with 8:06 remaining here in the first quarter.
If you can get Jared Allen as many pick and rolls as possible, the better off you are.
Whew, good start from the Wizards so far. 11-3 start. Bradley Beal off the Kuz. Kuz kicked the ball up off the Monte. Back to KP. Off the Brad. Kicks it to Denny for the open corner three. Denny can't hit the open three. Sport, you said it's away. Wizards are in Cleveland.
Here's Mitchell.
Good defense there by Danny to block that alley-oop attempt. Kuzma goes up on Mitchell, but KP for the putback. Yes, sir. Wizards up by 10, 13-3.
Misses at the rim. You got guys with second efforts attacking offensive glass and coming up with finishes like you just saw before Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis already with 8 points to go along with 3 rebounds as Washington has a 10-point lead early here in Northeast Ohio.
When we say we're your home of the Capitals.
That's good work by the Wizards to start hot, man. We need the guys to take advantage of the Cavs coming in, second out of a back-to-back. Ryan said not in DC, so I got to listen to this God-awful Cavs broadcast on NBA TV. Oh, yeah, they do show they usually play the home broadcast on NBA TV. Jones, you said, yes, sir, starting off fast. Let's keep it up. KP Eaton. Yeah, they're playing good defense. They got the Cavs mad, picking up technical fouls. And playing with good tempo, like you said, Biggie, Kevin. Like you said, they D'ing up. Kevin said, I think we're going to be a top 5 team this year. They got to keep it up, man. They just got to continue to keep it up and play hard. David said this team is better than the 10-3 team last year. I will say, the team, this hot start looks different from the hot start of last season. One, the offense looks better. The offense was terrible during that hot start. Like, it was really bad. It looked ugly. But they were playing so good defensively, and Montrezl Harrell was going crazy. We was giving him MVP chance. Dinwiddie was even playing really good. But, was it sustainable? when Montrezl fell back down to earth, when Spencer would come back down to earth, the defense was still looking bad when they were playing really good. Right now, the team looks balanced. The offense looks good. The ball is moving around. And the defense looks good. It looks like they're buying in. So this run right now, this hot start, I definitely would say is different in a couple of ways from the hot start of last season. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Jay, you said 13-3, bro. Let's get it. This team is different and Husky defense is leading the way. That's how you got to be. That's how you got to be. Defense got to lead the way. Got to lock up on these dudes. They played heavy minutes just last night, so get out and run. D them up, force them into tough shots.
There you go.
Get out and run on these boys, man. Make them defend. Make them play hard. They already tired. Take advantage of it, man.
For the first time since the 04-05 season, there's only been 4 3-0 starts in franchise history. Big-time Wizards defense to start this one, too. Cleveland 1 of 6 from the field. They have 3 turnovers and just 3 points.
Yeah, multiple efforts by a lot of bodies out there collectively.
Donovan Mitchell working on Denny Avdia. Kicks it out to Mobley. Mobley going to work on Kuzma. Denny Avdia swats at Evan Mobley and picks up his second foul of the game.
A little bit more discipline.
That's a bad foul though by Avdia. He shouldn't be trying to stick his hand in the cookie jar there as he picked up his second foul early in this first quarter.
You have an opportunity. You already created that doubt. This team
see if Denny's going to be coming out of the game here.
Can you put them away early on?
Yep, Denny Avdia is going to be exiting the game.
points in 25 minutes.
As
What about Kevin Love? You gotta watch out for
Rui
him.
Hachimura enters the game for him.
Game, 19 points.
It's a bad foul there by
off
Denny.
the bench. 5 for 6 from 3.
Evan Mobley finished second in.
Those aren't the kind of fouls you need to be picking up. You know, it's different if you going one-on-one with Mitchell or something and he attack. You don't need to be swatting, you know, while you're trying to help, man. That's a bad second foul to pick up
more
there.
comfortable in his role and with the calf.
And the word on the street is he's in a foul.
Bradley Beal working on Cedi Osman.
What happens to him this season as he
Bad pass there by Bills. It leads to a turnover.
Donovan Mitchell looks to push. Great pass to Mobley.
Evan Mobley attacks the rack on KP. Gets it to go.
Showing his agility and the mobility. No pun intended.
Cavaliers shooting just 25%. Kuzma kicking out the
Rui Hachimura in the corner for 3. Misses, but gets his own rebound. Kicks it off to Kuzma, who's cutting. Takes it back out. Backing down Mitchell. Mitchell kicks it out to Rui. Open in the corner again. He got to hit this one, and he does. Rui Hachimura open in the corner. Wizards up by 9. Appreciate you having turned on this game. What's happening? Wizards up 16-7. Donovan Mitchell cuts.
Donovan Mitchell, no defense there, no resistance as he rocks the rim.
Takes it to the basket for the slam. Chippy said, did he not fit enough? Easy return from a growing problem.
We're still leading 16-9.
Rui Hachimura going to work. Bradley Beal cutting to the basket on Osman as he hits the layup on a drive.
Bradley Beal, Porzingis, Brad, Kuzma, Brad, and Rui. You get an efficient shot and a good look at the rim every time.
Brad's first field goal of the game. Wizards up 18-9. Mitchell trying to split the defense, and he tried to catch a body, but no.
Mitchell
stops Porzingis
drives
there,
up.
But they're going to call a foul on KP.
Wizards foul number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. His first.
Got to be careful because KP Friday night fouled out. Got to be judicious with your fouls.
Absolutely, and it's going to be a tough task with guys like Donovan Mitchell. You see the type of authority and aggression he is attacking with. But right here, that two-man game is nearly unstoppable with Bradley Beal right now in the way he's playing. He's comfortable. He's in the zone. And, you know, usually when guys sign the Supermax contracts.
And that's kind of you know, the reason why I was upset with Diddy for getting that bad second foul call, because he had the Mitchell matchup. There's not a lot of there. I don't think there's any other guys that can really slow down Donovan Mitchell outside of Diddy on this team. And him leaving is pretty big.
Not LeBron. By the way, second, Austin Carr back in 72-73. AC calling the broadcast down there for the Cavaliers for their home broadcast.
Austin Carr.
Monte Morris working the pick and roll game with KP. Brad on Cedi Osman.
Here's Beal once again attacking.
Rui Hachimura for the corner 3. Hits it once more. Rui Hachimura 2 for 3 from the three-point line.
He just has so much more lift and elevation on the jump shot versus his rookie season when he first came in.
Pittsburgh to Allen.
Cedi Osman with a tough three-pointer over Monte Morris as he hits it.
A crowd favorite here in Cleveland. Does all the little things. Scrappy defender. And definitely can do what he just did right there.
KP, pump fake, drives, shoots over Cedi, hits it.
Because there was going to be a charge coming. You didn't want him to pick up his second foul.
Good shooting night so far for KP and Rui Hachimura.
23-14 Wiz, 4:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Osman off a couple picks, throws the line.
Ooh, Cedi Osman with a nice alley-oop to Jared Allen there. Chippy said you bet Rui to hit 10 points tonight. I didn't put anything. I didn't have any Wizards locked tonight. I was too busy watching football. Bradley Beal drives. It gets the foul, draws the foul on Cedi Osman.
Let's go back and look at how Rui Hachimura has really started this game being active in the corner.
Yeah, well, he's not just sitting there lining it up and thinking about the shot. He's catching and shooting. Look, it's just a catch, shot, elevation, a little higher arc on his shot versus him in his younger years. And there's a little baseline view of it, and it's going down bottoms.
Mike said can't afford an all-bitch lineup for long in this game.
Will Barton, DeLon Ryder in, Cedi Osman, Kevin Love, and Dean Wade are in the game for Cleveland.
DeLon Wright working on Cedi.
Guarded by Osmond.
Seti attacks, kicks it out to Will Barton, kicks it down to KP, who's on Mitchell. Gets the ball stripped by Mitchell. Seti Osmond coming down on Will. Puts it up for the layup.
And just like that, the Cavaliers are back in the game, and this is their doing this
Wizards up by 5.
with Donovan Mitchell in with the blend with Jared Allen.
Rui Hachimura shoots the wide open midi, cashes it. Rui Hachimura up to 8 points.
Rui Hachimura, that's part of his game. It's been his game since the first day he walked into the league. As Drew said, expanded his game to the three-point shot last year. That's continued this year.
Good steal there by KP.
During the preseason. Here's Rui.
As Rui goes for the slam. 10 points for Rui Hachimura. Off of the bench.
3:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Washington shooting 52% from the field.
Wizards lead back up to 9. DeLon Wright, guarding Donovan Mitchell. K-Love for 3. Misses. Rebound though. Seti Osmond already hit 1 3 in this game. Hits another. And that's why you have to rebound. That's why you have to rebound in this game. That's why you have to rebound in this game. You can't afford guys to get second chance looks because it's going to hurt you.
Washington, when we come back, we'll talk more about how the Wizards got off to this hot start. But right now, it's Cleveland making a little bit of a run.
Jones said, got to rebound if you want to win. Yeah, that's going to be key. They're winning the rebound battle by 1 right now. They're winning the offensive rebound battle by 1. The Wizards are shooting 52% from the field, 57% from 3. Cavs are shooting 50% from the field, but 60% from the 3 right now. So the Wizards are going to have to do better at calming the Cavaliers down from the 3-point line. Wizards got to do better. They got to defend this 3-point line. They defended the 3-point line well against the Bulls. See what you guys have to say. Baltimore was going on. He said Gafford better come in and active. Yeah, hopefully you need a better outing for Daniel Gafford than he had against the Bulls. Because outside of a couple dunks, it was a rough game. It was a rough game. Dante, you said love Wizards D, but they give away points I shouldn't be giving away. Yeah. We have things like offensive rebounds, the open threes. It's an issue. Kevin, the Eagles were on the bye week today. They didn't play. They play the Pistons. I said the Pistons. The Steelers. Next Sunday, though.
The Wizards are celebrating their 25th
Matt, you said we need to defend a bit better. Definitely need to defend it better. 100%.
Select classic games this season. Scan the QR code to secure your tickets while supplies last. Wizards with a 6-point lead, led by Kristaps Porzingis and Rui Hachimura starting this game. Drew, both have been extremely aggressive. Rui off the bench and KP really starting the game.
You know what? I would like to see him be a little bit more aggressive, but look. The outside shot.
Say hi, Cat. Ryan said, watching some of the Cavs games yesterday, I could see Rolo eating up Gaff and dropping it in. Yeah. Possibly. Kevin said that's an L for the battle of PA. Bradley Bill working on Seti Osmond. Pick and roll game. Former Wizard Robin Lopez enters the game. Bradley Bill going to work, gets his way to the basket. After putting Seti in prison.
Well, the reason why I don't like that stat, Rui's having an awesome game, and he's a -1.
There's so many factors that lead to those minus, too.
Believe me, that's what had me sitting a lot of fourth quarters.
Donovan Mitchell.
Now we've gotten to the crux of why you don't like
contested mid-range. Robert Lopez, though, gets the offensive rebound. Pump fake by K-Love. K-Love puts in the 3 off the Offensive rebound.
Hey, the scouting report is very simple about K-Love. You talked about it in the beginning.
That's two back-to-back baskets off of offensive rebounds that led to Cavalier three-point attempts and three-point makes.
Tough pill to swallow at first.
Gotta do better, man.
That Kevin Love. I mean, he was
Offensive foul there by Rui Hachimura.
Everybody exited after that championship along with Kyrie, so he's sucked it up. He's locked in. He's definitely is committed to this new role off the bench, and he's flourishing. Last night had a double-double, 12 rebounds, and just hit his second three-point attempt.
Rui Hachimura picked up his first foul on that offensive charge. That's a foul, that is. Here's Robin Lopez in for Cleveland.
Looking to dump it off to somebody.
Donovan
Attacks
Mitchell, the lone star.
Gafford, puts up the hook shot.
There's the hook shot.
Puts it in.
I mean, they just have
Vintage
size.
Robin Lopez.
Kind of forget Lopez is even on this roster.
Rui Hachimura. Working on K-Love.
By Kevin Love.
Loses the ball a little bit. Passes it off to Will Barton.
Will going left.
Kicks it off to Gafford, who wasn't ready for it. Off to Seti. It's the layup. Wizards lead down to 1.
They were down 10, now only down 1.
Yeah, that last play, that's the second time now I saw Will Barton and Daniel Gafford in a two-man game and just could not connect with the
right.
pass. I think Will needs
passes
to
it off to Rui Hachimura, passes it back to DeLon Wright.
Right.
DeLon Wright going to work.
Cavs on a 10-2 run.
Rui Hachimura drives, attacks K-Love, puts up the layup, but can't hit it.
Off the mark.
Donovan Mitchell wide open to Dean Wade. The Cavaliers have the lead by 1.
Yeah, what scares me, the Wizards jumped out to a 10-3 start.
The Wizards have collapsed
Right now,
here.
the Cavaliers,
The all-bench unit
closing out
has
this first
collapsed.
quarter.
The
The
lead is
Wizards have to
dissipated
do a
with this
better job,
all-bench
especially
lineup in.
closing
Rui
out
Hachimura
quarters.
hits the mid-range
Going to stay here.
as the foul's on K-Love.
He can't believe it.
This all-bench unit is struggling, man.
Turnovers and deflections always lead to easy buckets on the other end, as you see Cavaliers running the clinic on a fast break after that turnover, and then a bad miss at the rim leads to Donovan Mitchell being the floor general.
Wizards second unit got to weather this storm.
For the lob.
Daniel Gafford gets the offensive rebound, puts it back. Wizards retake the lead by 1.
He's going to have to use his speed and athletic ability against this lineup.
Seti Osman drives, floater, misses. Anthony Gill gets the rebound, kicks it off to DeLon Wright. Waits for his team. Passes it off to Will Barton.
7-second shot clock, the game clock differential.
Will Barton working pick and roll with Daniel Gafford, and another offensive foul on an illegal screen by Daniel Gafford. I just don't understand. What are they teaching him in with these screens?
Early on in the season is being able to have the ability to close out quarters. And we talked about the 18-point lead they had in Indy.
17-point lead against Chicago.
What are they teaching Daniel Gafford on these screens, man?
At home, and both those teams
Why does he continue to have illegal screens?
Kyle Kuzma checking in for Washington.
Kyle Kuzma back into the game.
Here in the first quarter. Mitchell will hold for the last shot.
As Daniel Gafford is no longer in the game.
Couple screens.
Donovan Mitchell for 3 misses.
No tipped out.
Ooh. Almost the offensive rebound there for the Cavs. Wizards in the first quarter up by 1, 31-30.
Now they have a 1-point lead as the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Second unit struggled heavily. Daniel Gafford, man, he's just, oh my goodness. He can't set a screen. He continues, just like against the Bulls, to get called for illegal screens. I don't know what's being taught to him right now, but it ain't good. I don't know what Gortat is teaching him over there, but Gafford obviously can't do it like Gortat did it. So they got to stop. Whatever he's being taught, they got to stop. Because he wasn't getting all these illegal screens last season. I don't think. I don't know. I've seen enough. Christian, you said Vernon Davis should go in. Oh, Vernon Carey should go in if Gaff ain't playing right. Sinatra, you say he got like 10 screen fouls in 2 games. Bruh, it's crazy how many illegal screens he has. I don't know what they're teaching him. I do not know what they're teaching him in practice, because the amount of illegal screens he's getting is ridiculous. Dude can't set a screen now. Nazari said Taj time. I mean, they didn't go to Taj. They went. The lineup they currently have in the game is DeLon at the 1, Barton at the 2, Rui at the 3, or Kuz at the 3, Rui at the 4, Anthony Gill at the 5 at the moment. I think. I'm not sure. I got to look at who's matched up with who. What's what he says? Vernon Carey ready? Please let him try. I don't know if Vernon Carey. Oh, I think he's available. He's available. I don't know if he's going to get any playing time, but he is available. Ryan, you said, what's his bitch sucks. Kilbay said Gav got to find a body and box out on Lopez too easy. Sinatra said, bro, it's unbelievable. Every single time I call him before it happens, Gav is 4% screen. It'll happen a couple more times in this game. Watch. It keeps happening, and he not gonna be playing that much.
There you go. There you go.
I can say that.
Second chance points. Wizards had 10 in that first quarter. The Cavaliers had
terrible,
9.
man. Serious.
After starting 1 of 6 from the field, Cavaliers went 6 of 8 after that. Rui Hachimura, 10 points, 4 minutes off the bench. Cavaliers ended that quarter on a 12-4 run in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, but when you look at Cavaliers,
and there's somebody on Twitter just told me they was like, he's not. The screens aren't waiting for him to set the screen. It's only happening with him.
It was interesting listening to JB's Bickerstaff say when he
Curl with a snatch back on DeLon Wright with tough bucket.
And Karis LeVert can get it going. He's been quiet the first 2 games of the season.
We know
Rui Hachimura drives.
This is one of those games he can
hands it off to Will Barton. He gives it off to DeLon.
Cavaliers up 32-31. Former Wizard Paul Neto is in the game.
DeLon Wright wide open for 3.
DeLon Wright
can't hit the wide open 3 though.
3 is off rebound. Kevin Love.
Karis LeVert coming down. Working pick and roll game with Lopez. B kicks it off to Okoro. K-Love mismatch there on DeLon Wright. Easy work for K-Love. Cavaliers up by 3.
The big body, you can see, put on some pounds.
Right now, the Cavaliers bench unit is just looking better than the Wizards bench unit.
Here's Barton going left.
Will Barton
looking for Rui.
Hands it off to Rui. Rui going to work on Karis LeVert. Shoots a fade. Can't hit.
Rebound low.
Another miss for the Wizards.
For that signature,
oh, Neto's now in the game for the Cavaliers. Kicks it out to K-Love. Good job by Gil there to stay on his feet. Good hands there by DeLon Wright.
Back right out to Kevin Love.
Oof, that would have been crazy if Love hit that 3. Will Barton trying to go to work, shoots the mid-range, can't hit. Wizards bench unit can't buy a bucket right now.
His 3rd rebound already in 6 minutes.
Wizards bench unit simply cannot buy a bucket at the moment.
Almost put his hand on Neto's chest and tell him to slow the offense up.
Neto with the floater off the backboard and Wizards up by, Cavaliers up by 5.
Neto, just a pro. No matter if he's the 2nd string, 3rd string point guard.
It's a struggle for this bench unit to get anything going offensively at the moment. There's been no easy buckets. There's been open shots. They're just not hitting their open shots. Will Barton again, an open mid-range. Bricks. Can't buy a bucket right now.
You have to get this.
I think Wes Unseld wanted to run some offense right
well, yeah, this unit has to get some type of chemistry, some type of flow. This is the 3rd game now. You really don't know the rotation. Daniel Gafford was just put back into this lineup.
Gafford almost loses it. Almost loses it again. DeLon Wright picks it up. Scrambling. Working the pick and roll. DeLon attacks. Puts it up over Robert Lopez for the and 1. That possession was nasty.
Tough finish right there by DeLon Wright.
Amongst the trees, DeLon Wright.
I mean, high off the glass.
Right going to the line to try to cap a three-point play. Take a look at this again.
Yeah, great screen by Daniel Gafford. That freed up DeLon to get to the cup. And, I mean, committed 2 Cavaliers players over there. Was that Kevin Love and Dean Wade trying to go for that block and just finessed it right over the top of him.
DeLon Wright misses the free throw.
Three-point opportunity. Cavaliers with a 3-point lead. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak, 9:30.
Oh, and that'll work it on Will Barton right now. Here's LeVert, kicks it off to Lopez, kicks it off to Wade for the corner 3, gets fouled by Anthony Gill.
By Anthony Gill, he's going to go to the line.
Yeah, Dean Wade was one of those guys I saw went to college at Kansas State, and he just stood out. He did not look like he belonged in college. Being 6'10", having the ability to stretch the floor, shoot the ball. One of those guys that I needed 3 plays to say, you know what, he's going to have a job at the next level.
They are.
Soon, here we are.
Oh man, this is rough.
4 years later, playing a significant role for the Cavaliers.
This is rough.
Had meniscus surgery back on March the 28th. Had his 4th-year contract picked up in June, and then got married in August. Was still waited upon the honeymoon.
Dean Wade misses the second free throw attempt.
Waiting for the honeymoon.
Knee surgery, contract coming up.
Guys are telling the wife, hey, once the season's over with, check with me again. We might be able to call that honeymoon.
Dean Wade goes 2 for 3 for the free throw line. Wizards down by 4.
If you're not an all-star.
I mean by 5, I apologize. Cavaliers have 7 free throw attempts to the Wizards 2.
Right being guarded by Neto.
Right with the crossover on Neto, kicks it off to Gill. Pump fake, shoots the open corner 3, misses.
Another rebound for Kevin.
Once again, this outside of a lucky and one, a lucky toss-up layup over Robin Lopez, the Wizards bench unit has not hit a bucket. I don't think. It's just been a struggle. Here's LeVert going to work on Rui. Kicks it off to Robin Lopez. He loses it. Will Barton steals it. Attacks Neto for the layup. Wizards down by 3.
It's Will Barton's first bucket of the game, cutting the Cavs' lead to 3.
K Love shoots a contested 3 over Hachimura, misses. Gill with the rebound.
Whenever you see Kevin Love come up into that pistol action, that play is called pistol 4, he's going to let it fly.
Will Barton kicks it to Anthony Gill. Can he hit the wide open corner 3? Rims in and out.
Washington now shooting 4 for 10 from behind the arc. Neto
I don't.
attacking. No. Lopez there for the offensive putback.
I don't think the Cavaliers.
I don't know what Anthony Gill was doing there on that. I don't know why he switched right there.
I don't think they
But and then Gafford just gets knocked out of the way for the rebound. Good cut there by Anthony Gill. Hits the contested layup over Robin Lopez. That's a tough bucket. Will Barton D'd up on Karis LeVert, forces him to lose the dribble. He said Lopez gas. Oh, Mary said, where's Diddy Cobb, coach? Diddy's out with 2 fouls right now. He has to be careful. You don't want Diddy to come into the game. You don't want Diddy to come into the game and pick up a 3rd foul. Then he really is going to have to sit. What's going on, Merrill? Didn't even see that comment. For me, right now, the score is 37-40, Cavaliers up. Bradley Beal back into the game. Wizards down 3. Neto shoots the 3 ball. All air. Air Neto.
The Wizards have been quiet offensively. Say maybe the last 8 to 9 minutes of this ball game. We're gonna have to get a consistent diet of some scores and some stops defensively.
DeLon Wright gets stripped by Neto. And that's going to be a goaltended by Kyle Kuzma. Jay said they keep giving Gill 2-year contracts. Josh said, what is Gill doing that's bad? Just curious. Right now, I mean, he couldn't hit an open three. He missed 2 back-to-back wide open corner threes. Then he had a miscommunication defensively. Did hit a tough layup though on Robin Lopez. Gafford gets blocked by Evan Mobley. Karis LeVert gets blocked by Kuzma. Can't put it up. Now Kyle Kuzma not going up to challenge Robin Lopez. Matched up with Neto. Gives it off to Will Barton. Will Barton going to work on LeVert. Can't hit the layup. Will Barton's having a bad shooting night. Evan Mobley going to work on Will Barton. Obvious mismatch. Robin Lopez falling down and just making a fool out of Daniel Gafford.
He is a bucket.
7-point Cavs lead. Timeout on the floor. When we come back, we'll hear from the chairman of Monumental Sports and Entertainment, Ted Leonsis, on the Wizards this season. We'll be back.
Every line on a Mercedes-Benz can be traced back to the original.
Unless outside of if it ain't a dunk or a block, I mean Daniel Gafford just ain't it right now, bro. He just ain't it. He just ain't it right now. Ryan said Gafford such a disappointment. Webby said a bench unit of DeLon, Boban, JD, Rui, and Taj would be fine in my opinion. Jay said Gill is in for Corey. What is Corey going to do better on defense? I don't know. Sport, you said, what is your cat name? My cat's name is Simba. Biggie, you said this game is sick. It is. And Archie said Gafford needs to be traded ASAP. Bro. I'm telling you, Daniel Gafford has just... I don't know, bro. Maybe we should have just kept Robin Lopez. Maybe we should have just kept Robin Lopez. I don't know. But our backup, we have a huge gap at backup center right now. I'm sorry. We got a big gap at backup center. Maybe Taj Gibson gets some minutes here and there to try to do something. Even though it's not like Taj Gibson has any size. Or Vernon Carey. The Wizards don't really have any backup centers that have any kind of size to them. So, Vernon and Taj, just like Daniel, are a bit undersized. It's just Daniel Gafford is just the most athletic out of all of them. But, I mean, they got to do better at backup. The backup centers have to carry the weight, man.
Sports and Entertainment, Ted Leonsis appreciated his time during
KP back into the game, Diddy back into the game, starting lineup back into the game. Bradley Beal, floater, hits it. Wizards lead. He cut the lead down to 5. Try to finish off the second quarter strong. Tie this game up or even take the lead.
Talk about the character and the integrity of Bradley Beal and checking those boxes.
Isaac Okoro passes it off to Cedi Osman.
11th year with this organization and just re-signed a 5-year extension.
Denny Abdia working on Donovan Mitchell. Has to be careful not to pick up his third foul. Mitchell shoots the 3, misses. Rebound by Brad.
We're having an opportunity to do it here in DC.
Bradley Beal
Tip your hat.
going to work on Cedi Osman. Drives past him. Kicks out to Monte Morris for the corner 3. Cash. Great work there by Bradley Beal to collapse the defense to kick it out to Monte Morris. Cuts the lead down to 2.
Whatever it takes. Wes Unseld gave Brad a lot of praise.
Cedi Osman working. Pick and roll with Evan Mobley.
Made some trusting teammates. Jared Allen.
Isaac Okoro wide open for the corner three, misses. Monte Morris grabs the rebound, pushing it down court.
Right there.
Working the pick and roll with Kyle Kuzma. Gets the double screen there. Step back midi. Can't hit it. Rebound Jared Allen. Rain said when the starters out, Wizards collapse. Yeah, the backups haven't played well as of late.
Back into the game for Washington.
Osman passes it off to Jared Allen, who tried to slam it over KP, but drew some contact.
Wizards fell number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. His second, team second.
Tonight's Toyota League Leaders is brought to you by Toyota. Look at years of service for Bradley Beal. Draymond Green, Damian Lillard with 11. Wes Unseld has the franchise record playing for this organization for 13 seasons.
And that's loyalty. Two guys on that list, Damian Lillard and Bradley
Jared Allen
Beal,
hits the first free throw.
are the ones that still need to win. We talk about that championship, but talking about loyalty to their organization.
And both of their names have always been figured prominently in trades, or are they going to opt out, or all this other stuff. Both of these
Jared
guys,
Allen hits the second free throw. Wizards down by 4.
That is still going to be
Bradley Beal
trending
brings the ball up.
the course of seasons. It's coming forward between those two guys until they win a championship.
Denny Avdia working on Jared Allen. Going to work, drives on Jarrett. Nice finish over Jared Allen. With a nice little floater there by Denny. Now D'ing up on Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell attacks against the bucket on Denny, who's trying to avoid picking up his third foul.
Scored at least 31 points in the first 2 games. Right now he has
KP
9.
shoots the 3, misses it. Rebound there by Evan Mobley.
That shot, if it would have went in, would have forced the Cavaliers to go into that zone.
Donovan Mitchell snatch back on Denny, cashes the 3.
Yeah, he's in his zone.
And he's locked in.
Trade from Utah coming to Cleveland.
He's locked in. Donovan Mitchell's locked in right now.
And his looks effort.
Kyle Kuzma going to work on Seti. Kicks it out to Denny. Denny kicks it back out to Kuz, who kicks it back out to Denny for the 3-pointer. Denny 3 rims in and out.
Good look at it.
Evan Mobley bringing it down court. Matched up on Denny. Can expect him to probably post Denny up. Good defense there by Denny, though, on Evan. Switches on to Seti, who shoots the 3-pointer and cashes it.
That was a switch.
Yeah, he's a hot shooter right now. He's only missed 1 shot. He's 5 for 6.
Denny has to come up quicker on that switch with Kyle and Seti.
He's a hot hand.
He's shooting the 3 ball really well. You got to come up harder than that on that switch. Porzingis working on Jared Allen, loses the ball out of bounds. Turnover, Cavaliers ball.
Donovan Mitchell.
Wizards down by 10. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Cavaliers look locked in offensively. They're hot. We're shooting 43% from the 3-point line, 53% from the field. They're locked in. They have 9 free throw attempts to the Wizards' 2. Jay said for some reason they won't let the G League center Jamie play. He will beg and board for show off the bench. Jermaine said, if I'm Cleveland, I will be worried because Kuz hasn't gotten off yet. Nazari said, we are folding. Henry said, yeah, they just won't miss. Wade said, agreed. We've got some great sitters that are waiting for an opportunity from the G League. Jay said, Cav shooting deeper threes than the 3 line. Chippy said, early days yet. Cavi said, nothing wrong with 2-1. Henry said, first home game of the season for them. They're playing off that home crowd. This isn't the first home game for them. They were home against the Bulls. No, wait. Were they home against the Bulls? No, they were in Chicago. You're right. This is the first home game for them. This is their home opener. Sinatra, you said this is where Bill should go for 40+, but he doesn't realize that. Joey said, got to put out an APB on Kuz tonight. Biggie said, what is this to the refs again? Joey said, been getting good shots there, just not falling. The refs haven't really made that many questionable calls. The Wizards are just fouling. Like, they're just fouling. I mean, it's rough. It's rough right now, guys. Cavs, they're getting to the free throw line. They're rebounding. They're out rebounding us 22-15. Whew. Cedi Osman off the bench is on fire. 5 of 6, 3 for 3 from the three-point line with 13 points. Robin Lopez 3 for 3. Their bench is outplaying our bench unit by far. I think that's one of the biggest differences right now is the bench unit.
NBC Sports Washington coverage of Wizards basketball is brought to you by Sandy Spring Bank. Real banking for real life and real business. MedStar Health, trusted medical team of the Washington Wizards. And by Nissan. Do more of what you love and get more out of it during Truck Month at Nissan. Shop Nissan USA.
I mean, Neto came in and played well. Cedi Osman's on fire. Robin Lopez came in and played well.
Cleveland Cavaliers with their largest lead of the game, 54-44 on an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Drew, Kyle Kuzma 0 for 2, no points in 13 minutes.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at this stat sheet.
Wizards down 10. Cedi Osman working pick and roll with Jared Allen.
I mean, the Wizards shot
off for Donovan Mitchell, who drives to the basket, misses the layup.
2 free throw attempts.
Diddy Avdia with the rebound.
The Cavaliers almost shot 10. You got to get aggressive.
Kyle Kuzma attacks Evan Mobley, loses the ball as it was swatted away by Evan Mobley.
At the line, trying to get some type of offensive flow going, because right now you cannot just settle for outside missed shots.
Cavaliers also out rebounding the Wizards 22-16.
Monte Morris.
Morris looking for Beal to
as
come
KP draws the foul as he was setting the screen for Bradley Beal to wrap around. Alex said we don't have a bench. Benches looked rough the last couple games, I will say. Rui Hachimura started off hot, but that was it. That's all we had got.
Was going to try to be as physical with Brad as possible.
Bradley Beal gets the screen from KP as he attacks. Kicks it out to Kuz for the corner 3 as he hits it. Bradley Beal has done a really good job at collapsing the defense and kicking it out.
Yeah, well, you can't be too concerned about Kyle Kuzma getting his shots up. The shots will come for him, averaging over 20+ points per game the last 2 games of the season.
Beal already with his 4th assist.
Bradley Beal has done a terrific job of collapsing that defense.
Here's Mobley.
Diddy Avdia with really good defense there on the post on Evan Mobley to not pick up the foul and force the miss. Kyle Kuzma attacks Evan Mobley, draws the foul on him, and is going to go to the free throw line. Wizards, I like being aggressive. Good defense there on Diddy.
To the cup right here. Getting into bodies, getting guys in foul trouble. Now you get to settle down. You get to catch your breath. Shoot your shot, go back to defense set.
I can tell you right now, I know why Kyle Kuzma is aggressive coming out of that timeout. Was going into the timeout, he was extremely frustrated on that bench and let it be known to his teammates. That's leadership. You come out of it, you want to, hey.
Kyle Kuzma hits the first free throw.
He's doing just that.
And then another layer of leadership.
Wizards down by 6.
I mean, he was the one keeping them together on top of that. So great job by Taj Gibson with the veteran leadership, getting into the trenches, sticking with his teammates, and being that vocal leader he is.
Delay game warning against the Wizards.
Wizards get a delay of game warning.
Delay of game warning.
And I like sitting down here too, because you get another element of the huddles.
Kyle Kuzma.
I'm a fan of it.
Hits the 3. I mean, I say hits the 3. Hits the second free throw attempt. Wizards down by 5.
Offensively for Washington in these first 2 games of the season.
And Donovan Mitchell draws the 3rd foul on Diddy Avdia. He's going to be taking a seat.
Creativity that he has at 6'1". I literally walked out and I was like, yeah, he's 6'1".
Yeah, well, he's a smart player, one of the elite scorers in this league, and he knows time to score. And he's doing exactly what I want the Wizards to do: go attack the hoop. Struggling the last couple possessions.
Cavaliers have done a good job at getting to the free throw line.
As consistent as you
then he picks up his 3rd foul.
Couple possessions, but on that
he's going to have to sit the rest of the second quarter.
9 games versus
See who the Wizards bring in for Denny.
He's averaging
Will Barton. The Wizards bring in Will Barton for Denny Abia to finish out this last minute and 17.
2 42-point games against Washington in his career.
Denny has to stay on his feet there, Nazar. You're right.
Yeah,
Denny has to stay on his feet.
Been in his bag against the Wizards.
Wizards have to stop allowing these teams to get to the free throw line so much.
I think it wasn't a secret he was trying to get
Donovan Mitchell misses the second free throw. Rebound there by Kyle Kuzma.
Some people were saying it might have been a New York Knicks, but look, he's been a professional and you see in the numbers.
You heard in an interview with Brian Windhurst of ESPN where he was talking
Kyle
about
Kuzma working on Will Barton. I said Will Barton working on Evan Mobley. Shoots the deep three. Ill-advised shot. Ill-advised shot.
Oh, okay. Who's there, by the way, right?
Donovan Mitchell.
Wait, Mobley's still there?
Working on Brad Beal.
Still there? Darius Garland's still there? I can get down with
that's what happened to me when I first got traded the first time to the Wizards. I was like, yo, who is here? Antoine was going to leave. Karan was already gone. Brendan Haywood, Deshaun.
Kick out to Caris LeVert.
Caris LeVert misses the three. Rebound there by KP.
Rebound Porzingis.
Will Barton kicks it off to KP, who pumps fakes, loses the ball on the drive, but it's all for the Cavaliers.
But I like it.
31 seconds left.
For outside shots.
See if the Wizards can cut this lead down to 4.
Right now, and his ability to put the ball on the ground and draw fouls. And if you get Jared Allen in foul trouble, the better your team is.
No, Porzingis still hasn't scored here in the second
Bradley
quarter.
Beal goes up for the layup. Wizards cut it down to 4 with 28 seconds left.
Early for Washington. 4-point Cavaliers lead. Five-second differential here. Beal taking the assignment of guarding
Bradley Beal and Donovan Mitchell to end the second quarter. Caris LeVert comes in for the screen. They switch. Caris LeVert drives on Brad, kicks it off to Jared Allen for the slam.
Great patience right there by Jared Allen. Use of the hop step.
Bradley Beal.
Here's Beal.
Snatch back.
Jumper as time expires here in the first half.
Can't get it to fall. Wizards in the second quarter going to halftime down 6, 57 to 51.
You know what? Not bad.
Ooh, I would say the difference right now, the bench unit and the free throw shooting. The bench unit and the free throw shooting, just an extreme difference right now. You look at the plus minuses for the bench units of the Wizards and the Cavaliers, night and day. The Cavaliers have 11 free throw attempts to the Wizards 4. I mean, Donovan Mitchell's hot. He has 4 free throw attempts. I mean, he's shooting 4 for 10 from the field. But yeah, man, it's the starters haven't played bad. I don't think the starters have played bad. Once they came out and the bench came in, oh man. Yeah, the rebound as well. Once the bench came in, oh, everything went down hard. Henry said down by 6.5 could be worse. Yeah. So I don't think the starters have played bad. They're all plus in net rating. The bench, though. The bench has been terrible. The bench has been awful. God awful. Rui Hachimura came in hot, and scored 10 points. But still, the bench unit has been bad. It's been bad. Will Barton has been off with his shot. Denny has to stay out of foul trouble. He has 3 fouls. Hopefully he doesn't pick up a quick 4th foul in the third quarter. But yeah, man. As far as rebounding, they're losing the offensive rebound battle by 1. They're losing the rebound battle by 3. So they're not getting criminally out-rebounded. But yeah, Cavs are getting to the free throw line, and their bench unit has been exceptional tonight. The Wizards has been really bad. I mean, those are 2 big differences right there. Right now, The Wizards and Cavs are shooting the same amount from the 3-point line. To do a stat check real quick. Wizards shooting 45% from the field to the Cavaliers 50% from the field. Wizards shooting 40% from the 3. Cavaliers shooting 40% from the 3. They're both 6 for 15 from the 3-point line. Wizards are 3 for 4 from the line. Cavaliers are 9 for 11 from the free throw line. Wizards have 19 rebounds to the Cavs 22. Both teams have 12 assists. Wizards have 3 steals. Cavs have 3 steals. Wizards have 2 blocks. Cavs have 3 blocks. Wizards have 6 turnovers. And the Cavs have 4 turnovers. So, statistically, they're kind of around the same ballpark outside of free throws. Free throw attempts, Cavaliers are clearing them. In shooting percentages, the Cavaliers are shooting better than them from the field, kind of clearing them there. And then the bench unit, by far, they've just as a unit have been really good. But like I said, the starters haven't been that bad. I don't think the starters have been terrible. That bench unit though needs work. Biggie Sonny Kuz able to take over. This already said, bro, JD is not ready to play in the NBA. I don't care where he was picked in the draft. He looks awful this season. Facts. That's why I'm not looking at what is Johnny Davis going to come in this game and do? Defend who? You gonna put him in the game where he hasn't played in the regular season yet and put him on who? Donovan Mitchell? Yeah, okay. Donovan Mitchell is drawing fouls and getting buckets on Denny. You think Johnny Davis is gonna stop that? Somebody who's smaller and doesn't have as much length? You think he's gonna control that or help? Oh no. This game isn't screaming. This game isn't screaming to me, where's Johnny Davis? That's not what I'm thinking right now. That's not the reason the Wizards are down by 6 at half. I mean, the Wizards, one of their issues with the bench was the Wizards bench couldn't hit an open shot. Anthony Gill had 2 wide open threes in the corner. Bricked. Will Barton had multiple open mid-range shots. Bricked. After Rui's hot start, he hit a couple, bricked a couple mid-ranges. They're bricking. Johnny Davis is supposed to come in and help with making shots? Biggie said Kuzzi's a step up, so just Bill, and I need Monte or Bill to take on Mitchell because Diddy's getting cooked. They're not going to do any better. I don't think Johnny's going to do any better. I don't think Diddy's doing a bad job on Mitchell. I don't think he's doing a bad job on him at all. I mean, he's shooting 40% from the field, sure, but first of all, nobody's stopping Donovan Mitchell. Let's get that straight. Who's stopping Donovan Mitchell? He just dropped 32 points on the Bulls, and he dropped 31 points on the Raptors. Those guys have, especially the Raptors, they got defenders. You're not going to, truly stop Donovan Mitchell no matter who you put on him. He shot 52% against the Bulls and 57% against the Raptors. So no matter who you put on Donovan Mitchell is going to get his. It's all about trying to do your best to try to contain him. And then he is your best chance at that. But Monte and Bill, good luck to them. All putting Bradley Beal and Donovan Mitchell is going to do is tire Bradley Beal out and make him less effective offensively because he's so busy trying to guard Donovan Mitchell and working around screens all game. All that's going to do is tire Bradley Beal out, and he's not going to do much on the offensive end because he's going to be tired from guarding Donovan. You just need Denny to not foul. You need Denny to calm down on the fouls, not swat at balls. Just keep his hands up, man. Just try to keep his hands up. because he got one bad foul trying to swat a ball away from I forgot who. Then the third foul he picked up, I believe he was swatting at Mitchell. That is a pause, Clutch. That is a pause. I mean, it's tough, man. But Diddy gives you your best chance to defend. Chip, you said Indy. You said Benedict Mathurin is killed. He looks like the first shot. Benedict Mathurin was on my. He was number one for a reason, Chip. I was pushing Benedict Mathurin heavy all off season, praying that he fell to the Wizards because you could just see it. Dude's a dog. Like some dudes, you can see it. Like they got that dog in them. You just. I mean, come on, man. Able to the athleticism, able to create for himself, create space. I mean, he's just a beast. Simon, you said, did he actually play a good deal on Mitchell last year in our matchups? Bills play really good right now, playing within the flow and not forcing anything. Yeah, like Bradley Beal to me, he's not the type of player that I need. Like, he's not James Harden. Bradley Beal is not James Harden. Bradley Beal is not Dame Lillard. Bradley Beal is not Donovan Mitchell, where he's just going to be taking all these step back ISO. You don't need him to be doing all that. You don't need to have him playing those kinds of roles and having inefficient games, because that's all that's going to lead to. We've seen Bradley Beal putting up 30, 40 plus points. And what would happen? When Bradley Beal put up 35, 40 points, we lose. That's usually what will happen. We will lose. When Bradley Beal will go off, go crazy, we would just lose. A big scoring night and an L. So far, we got Bradley Beal putting up 20 points, something like that, 23 points, and we winning. I don't need him out there forcing anything. I just need the Wizards to not foul, and I need the bench to step up. Those are my biggest reasons I think we're losing. I don't think the starting lineup is playing bad. I don't think Bill's playing bad. I don't think KP's playing bad. I just need less fouls. And I need the bench to play better. As simple as that. I need Daniel Gafford to not set illegal screens every time he tries to set one. I need him to be tough on the boards and not let dudes falling down toss up BS and let it go in. I need Will Barton to be able to hit an open mid-range. Anthony Gill, if you're going to be out there, I need him to hit an open corner three. Like, I need these guys on the bench to hit shots. I need that offense to feel like it has some kind of flow to it. That's all I need from them. Stop fouling. Bench, when you come in, help out. Other than that, I don't think the starters have played bad. Like, it's Chippy said, listen, did he play hurt? And like I said, you look at the last two games Donovan Mitchell has played. If you hold him under 30, that's a W. Donovan Mitchell has had back-to-back 30-plus games. If you can hold him under 30 points, that's a W. If you can hold him to 25 points, that's a W for a guy who's hot right now like Mitchell and of Mitchell's caliber. That's a win. Certain guys, you got to look at what they're doing right now. Donovan Mitchell is averaging 55% from the field, 43% from three, and 32 points a game right now to start the season. You hold him to 25 points, that's a dub. That's a good job by Denny. You ain't going to hold him to 10, 15 points, whatever. You hold him beneath 30, that's a dub. I'm taking that as a win. Because he hot right now. He's starting the season off hot. Especially with no Darius Garland. So he got to pick up the load more. The scoring load more. Biggie said I would put the KP and Gap connection in there for about 3 minutes. Man, I'm low-key. I'm good off Gafford right now, Biggie. Like, he gotta... He hasn't played very well pick-and-roll defense. He hasn't rebounded the ball well. Like, he's had some good offensive putbacks. Good putback dunks, for sure. But he hasn't done it consistently enough. I mean, it's... I don't know. But Gafford's just not been playing that well right now. So, Webby said SGA would be great, but you've got ball dominant players that build KP and Kuz. Someone will have to have less touches. I think a point guard, Chippy said game's not over and we'll go to the wire. Yeah, I mean, the game's obviously not over. The game's far from over. The Wizards still have an opportunity. Like I said, the starters have played fine. It's just the bench unit. That's really been the difference, and the Cavaliers have been able to get to the free throw line. McNabb, you said Gaff has so much potential when we first got him, just never improved the way we thought. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Webb, I think SGA will be good here. I think it would be good for SGA to not have to do as much scoring as he has to do in OKC because it's less pressure. You know, it's less pressure to have to feel like you got to do all the scoring, you know, and he could be like more of a point guard, you know, and facilitate more and all that.
From outside.
Yeah, we just need to up our physicality a little bit.
I feel like it takes a lot of stress off
the ball and just play the way we've been
feel like
playing.
You don't have to put up
we just
30-something points a game for your team to compete.
We'll be fine in the second half.
The bench hasn't
Jay said not SGA, Miles Turner.
First 2 games this season.
Personally, I would be going over after Miles Turner more too.
In those first 2 games.
Yeah, well, it's just going to start with stops.
I would go after Miles Turner more too. Kevin's been talking about that for the longest.
All the time, like we talked about, you know, they're very good.
I would see what's up with Miles Turner.
Team, so we have to get stops, run, move the ball side to side. I think we'll have a better second half in this next stint.
Thank you. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Megan. Good to have you.
Donovan Mitchell pulls up for 3, hits it.
Donovan Mitchell starts the third quarter for the Cavaliers.
It's already said the fact that AG is getting minutes is my problem with the bench.
For Cleveland now putting them up 9.
Well, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. If you take away his airspace and
Anthony Gill's probably getting those minutes that Corey Kispert probably would be getting.
Through the whole team and getting buckets at the rim.
Here's a switch.
Monte Morris passes it out to KP. Gets the pump.
Allen off his feet.
Can't hit the midi though. Rebound to Donovan Mitchell.
Remember, this Cavaliers team played last night in Chicago. Won by 30.
Mitchell drives on Diddy. Diddy Avdija draws his 4th foul.
What happens? Now you push up to take away his airspace. And he lowers out his shoulders, those big broad shoulders, and just
it's tough, man.
Until you gets the contact.
Impressive fourth quarter for the Cavaliers.
Diddy Avdija draws his 4th foul very early in this third quarter.
3 Cavs turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game.
So Bradley Beal has to take the Donovan Mitchell matchup now.
Since then, the Cavs turned it over.
Charis LeVert attacks. Good defense there by KP. Forces the turnover. Diddy gets the steal. Kuzma driving, attacking. Misses the layup though. Rebound to Pearl. Attacking on Brad, loses the ball, gets it back.
Being guarded by Beal. Allen is looking for a post up.
LeVert shoots it over KP, misses the 3. Rebound for Denny. Monte working the pick and roll with KP.
Right here on this possession.
Ball movement, player movement here, Drew.
Kuzma working on Jared Allen.
Being guarded by Allen. Shot clock now at 6.
Kuzma's going to have to force up a tough shot. Jared Allen, terrific defense on Kuz. But Kuz hits a tough first shot.
Tough. I mean, pretty solid defense right there by Jared Allen. But the ball
Wizards down 7.
You don't see the same ball movement you saw in the first 2 games. Where the ball is going side to side. All 5 guys are touching. They're involved. They're in rhythm.
Donovan Mitchell draws another foul. This time on Bradley Beal.
You just missed that.
No, I think I saw that the ball just hit the referee.
After the missed windmill.
Yeah.
One of those nights.
One of them nights. Still plenty of time here.
Jared Allen shoots the midi.
Jared Allen
cashes it.
Hey, I think that caught all of us by surprise right there. And if he starts knocking that down.
You live with that, right? Unless he hits a few of them.
That looked pretty good. That looked pretty solid. You're going to have to respect that. At least get a hand up. You can't just let him sit out there, have a cup of coffee, and read the paper.
Bradley Beal wants to pick and roll with KP. Shoots a tough midi over a Curro, misses it. Rebound Mitchell.
These Cavs are locking in defensively here to really start this second half. Here's
Evan
Mitchell.
Mobley.
Had to pick up his
mismatch from Lamonte. They're trying to get it to him.
Great defense by Morris.
Here's Mobley.
Wizards bring the double. Force the good double team by Bradley Beal. As Diddy tries to. Mobley misses the floater. I don't know.
Porzingis comes up with it.
Monte Morris open for 3. Cash.
Look, ball is moving side to side. And right there, found the right man at the right time. Monte Morris knocking down that 3-point shot.
6-point lead for
Bradley Beal matched up with Donovan Mitchell. Pick and roll. Donovan pulls up the contested 3 and hits it.
Yet another 3. Donovan Mitchell now with 19 points.
Told you, Donovan Mitchell's been hot. He's been killing every single team he's played to start the season. He killed the Bulls and he killed the Raptors. Bradley Beal gets the layup. I feel like Bradley Beal just doesn't get calls, man. I feel like if that was Donovan Mitchell or DeMar, they would have just got an and 1 right there. I don't get it.
Beal guarding Mitchell.
LeVert pulls up for the 3, hits it. I mean, the Cavaliers are just hot from 3.
Anything you give them the space for the 3, they're going to shoot it.
They're just hot from 3.
You and get contact. You're going to have to make some adjustments and get some defense out there for the Wizards.
Wizards just can't hit from 3. I mean, I said the Wizards can't hit from 3. Cavaliers can't miss, man. They can't miss. They cannot miss right now. Davey said, Wizards are terrible at defending the 3-man. Webby said, put in DeLon, Bill, Diddy, Taj, and KP, see what happens. Kevin said 2-1 is nothing to be ashamed of. Biggie said these Bamas would not miss from 3, Mitchell especially. Yeah, they... Corey, you said, anybody know when Wizards classic jersey and merch is for sale online can't always make it to the arena? Not sure. I'm not sure. Let me do a stat check real quick. Cavaliers are shooting 47% from 3. Almost 50% for the 3-point line. They're going crazy. They're definitely going crazy. They're 100% going crazy from 3. And they're shooting 52% from the field. So, Wizards, they're struggling. They're struggling. Cavs are hot from 3. Donovan Mitchell continues to be hot. He has 19 points. I mean, obviously he's the main killer right now.
we have a lot of familiar faces around, but we have a bunch of new players that are going to be, you know, big minute players for us. So I think the biggest thing is trying to figure out and mesh ourselves, but also just continue to like get to know each other. You know, you're not going to mesh overnight. We might not figure out what we were going to do to the first 20 games, right? But if we can start now, being on the same page, being cool, hanging out, I think that's the most important thing.
Just a
knew it was going to be a tough game coming in, man.
Hear more of that coming up immediately after the game on Wizards post-game live with Wes Hall. He also sits down with
Dante West played good D. Travis on the roll.
Yeah, I think there was something interesting that Kyle said there, Drew, about just getting to
know
each other. I think Japan was a terrific opportunity.
Gives it off to Brad. Brad gives it off to KP.
Who
hands it off to Brad. Who draws the foul on Isaac Okoro.
And really kind of getting to know one another.
John just said we need somebody to get hot. Yeah. Definitely need somebody to get hot. Definitely.
And they're together all the time. I mean, there's carryover, and that translates over to winning. Now, look at Monte Morris. I mean, he's fighting in his post, making it tough. I mean, undersized, the help comes over. That is what it's going to take. And I know Monte Morris' biggest critic is his mother, LaTanya.
Yes.
So, Tantan, you should be
Wizards down 10. Brad with a chance to cut the lead down to 8. Cut the deficit down to 8.
Bradley Beal at the free throw line.
Brad hits the first free throw, which is down.
How about that Friday night for Brad?
What's down by 9?
Minutes, scored 11 points. According to Basketball Reference, Beal's game winner off glass was his 8th hoop inside.
Bradley Beal misses the second free throw.
Overtime in his career that gave the Wizards the lead.
It's a stat for everything, huh?
It's a stat for
everything. Working on Monte Morris.
Here's LeVert.
Jared Allen on the offensive rebound. It's the reverse hook. It's tough because Monte Morris got beat so bad on that screen. KP had to contest the shot. KP for 3. Misses it, but Bradley Beal gets fouled as KP puts up the 3.
Almost unstoppable. It puts you in a bind defensively to where if you help just for a split second on one guy, it's a wrap. And I love this. Bradley Beal going to set the pin down on Jared Allen. I mean, Jason Terry and Jason Kidd used to run that
KP going to work with Jared Allen. Finds Diddy in the corner for 3. Diddy hits the side of the rim. Diddy believe 0 for 3.
So much of a gap in the room for space.
Donovan Mitchell gets the and 1.
Donovan Mitchell gets the bucket, and he'll go to the line for 3.
It's not looking good, guys. I'm not going to lie to you.
Now he's getting activated.
He's not letting you off the hook.
Yikes.
What game last night? He looks like he's in tip-top condition. He's locked in mentally. Physically, you can see he's starting to fill out. And probably going to be on his way to another All-Star appearance this season in the Eastern Conference.
He had 31 points in the season
Yikes, guys.
at Toronto. He had 32 points last night against the Chicago Bulls. And right now he's on pace to doing another 30 ball.
He's always that guy when they talk about the top 5 MVP candidates, and he's always on the cusp, like that 6th, 7th name on that list. And I think his time in Utah, it was kind of undershadowed, I would say, and not really.
I don't think he knew Isaac was there.
He's gonna have opportunity in the Eastern Conference. With
the
this
KP fouls Okoro could be a clear path.
Let's check in with Megan McPhee.
Yeah, guys, here's an interesting Donovan Mitchell stat.
Or that new take foul rule.
Under 15 feet, he is 68% from the floor. Under 5
feet,
it's
a take
he
foul
is 10 for 14, which is 71.4%.
Can't do that
he is a tough
anymore.
defensive cover.
It's a technical free throw shot for Donovan Mitchell.
If you're a defender, especially a shot blocker like a KP, how do you help the guys guarding him around the perimeter when he breaks that first line of defense?
You're going to have to use your length and size. I mean,
in the danger zone right now.
Any bigs, and he's charging through your body.
6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Walling with high hands.
Definitely in the danger zone.
Or as soon as you put your arms down, now you're making yourself vulnerable. You're in that territory of getting a foul and getting into foul trouble.
Mitchell went to the line to hit 1 free throw. This is the largest lead of the game right now.
Donovan Mitchell, quick trigger from 3, misses.
That 3 is off.
Rebound by Will Barton, who's in for Diddy Avdia.
Barton replaces Avdia.
Will Barton turns the ball over, trying to kick it out to Brad.
Stays with it. That ball goes out of bounds.
Look,
it's a possession, Washington.
Bradley Beal down there.
Cavs are attacking, man. They're simply attacking, and attacking, and attacking, and attacking.
To single digits.
Cavaliers are shooting 51% from the field.
Cavs are going straight at the Wizards.
6:15 remaining.
They're trying to get this deficit
their largest lead of the game.
Porzingis working on Jared Allen.
Kick out to Morris.
Morris with a contested three on Donovan Mitchell that hits it.
Trying to cut into this Cavaliers lead.
So he has some flow.
Wizards down by 12.
Right here. KP didn't have nothing going. He kicked it back out. Got the swing to Monte Morris with the knockdown.
Cavaliers starters are in there. Here's Allen.
Jared Allen driving on KP. Can't hit it. Good defense there by KP. Webby said he got the only positive plus minus, but the worst field goal percentage by like 10%.
Let's see if the Wizards can go back to that play with Bradley Beal and Porzingis. Maybe that a pin down for Porzingis to pop out for a shot. Or maybe Porzingis setting that away pick deep in the corner for Bradley Beal to curl off and get into the paint and get something going.
Cedi Osman checks in. He had 13 points in 13 minutes. He wasn't getting paid by the
Chip
hour.
said why Barton and not Roy.
There it is, a double pin down, Will Barton and Porzingis.
Nice curl by Beal.
Good curl by Beal, who has to put up the top shot, tough shot over Jarrett, and he hits it. Wizards cut the lead, the deficit down to 10.
Good knows what he's talking about. 10
Donovan Mitchell, pick and roll, throws the alley-oop to Jared Allen. That should be Wizards' ball. And it is. Good defense there by KP and Monte to recover after getting hit by that screen. Wizards with the opportunity to cut this deficit down to single digits if they can get a basket here. Let's see if the Wizards pack it up and go home or if they fight.
Tickets to purchase.
And here we go again. Now they're running the same play. I like it. Run it until they stop it. And guess what? If they stop it, hey, run it again.
There are always counters to these plays, right, Drew?
Look, Porzingis and Brad. Two-man game. Here it is.
Here's Bart now. 5 seconds on the clock.
Monte takes it on Howard Neto.
So Washington is getting some
Wizards cut the lead down to 8.
In this third quarter.
Yeah, and that's why they picked up Monte Morris. I mean, he's a guy that just struggling offensively.
Monte Morris with a big layup and a three-pointer as well.
Here's LeVert.
In this stretch.
Struggled tonight. 2 of 7 from the field.
Jared Allen draws the foul on Monte Morris, I believe, down low. That'll send Jared Allen to the free throw line for 2.
Once again, no easy catches. He's giving up a lot of size, but right now he's fighting in what's called a white. Now he's grabbing that jersey with his left hand.
The Cavaliers are in the bonus with 4:31 remaining here in the third quarter.
Jared Allen at the free throw line. Misses his first. Misses his first.
Scored 8 points last night and 6 rebounds.
See if we can get him to miss a second one.
Yeah, with Jared Allen, if that ball comes off hot and short like that again, if you're the Wizards, you want to get that rebound.
Wizards have to make sure they box out here.
We're high in points, rebounds, field goal percentage,
Jared Allen
steals last year.
makes a second.
Making his
Cavs lead by 9.
Right here in Cleveland. First center to get that nod for Cleveland since
Ilgauskas.
Ilgauskas, Drew Gooden's former teammate. What a great guy, Drew Gooden.
Yes, he was.
Big Z.
KP, tough pass down there to Brad, but Brad fights his way inside, gets another layup.
He was Porzingis before Porzingis.
Wizards fighting, man. They're fighting. Down 7.
Mobley's working a little two-man with LeVert.
Monte Morris
is up and good.
I think they were expecting. I think him and Kuz were expecting. Monte wanted them to switch. He didn't. There's miscommunication there between Monte and Kyle in that pick and roll defense. The Wizards turn it over.
Throughout his NBA career.
That's going to be another turnover there for Washington. That's now their 10th of the game.
Oh.
Gafford checks in. That's Rui Hachimura.
We have 2 Wizards that have not scored since the first quarter, and Porzingis and Rui Hachimura, well, they started off hot.
If Porzingis stays in, Daniel Gafford will check in on the next whistle. Robin Lopez also set to check in for Cleveland.
Davey saw, damn, Gafford is coming back in. Well, it's a wrap. That's the game.
Here's Osman.
Cedi Osman going to work. Kicks it out to Kuro in the corner. Over top of KP. Lead is back up to 12.
You want to close out in a no middle stance and not allow a middle penetration like that by Kuro.
Monte Morris going to work on Neto. Can't get the ball. Rebound K-Love.
Osman 15 points. Correction, 13
Cedi
in 15 minutes.
Sees K-Love. Cavs see K-Love matched up with Will Barton. Jerry Love down and inside, can't get it over KP.
That ball to where, hey, all right, if I can't dunk it, I'm going to touch it up with a hook shot.
Good cut there by Brad for the slam. Bradley Beal living in the inside down low tonight. Bradley Beal an efficient 9 for 12, 20 points. No three-point attempts.
Good pass by Will. Better finish by Brad. 80-70 Cavaliers.
The number 3 in the
I mean, they are scheming Bradley Beal open. They are like Bradley Beal. These shots, I've never seen Bradley Beal get this many easy looks at the basket in my life. Like Bradley Beal is not working for these baskets. He is getting like he are getting easy looks. Like it's not ISO tough buckets. Like he is getting schemed baskets right now. This isn't a very efficient 20 that he has. I'm used to Bradley Beal having to work, shoot step back over dudes. Like this is a very efficient 20 where he doesn't have to kill himself to get a bucket. None of his buckets look difficult tonight. These are very easy baskets from him. Mari said, love having actual pass first point guards for once. Jones said, got to try to cut it single digit before the fourth. Yeah. Davey said they got to grind these last few minutes. It's going to be a fight. It's definitely going to be a fight. Easiest 20 I've ever seen him get. Yeah, he's gotten like a very silent 20. It's because he's not like ISOing to get these buckets. Like this is a very easy 20. David said the thing is that they can't stop Bill, so he needs to turn up.
Tonight is a marquee matchup, and it's brought to you by Sandy Spring Bank. You see some of the particulars in the ball game. Bradley Beal currently has 20 points. Jared Allen coming off an all-star.
Jay said he's going to win by 1.
Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You got to hope. I mean, the Cavs, you got certain guys, man, from 3, they're hot.
Bradley Beal's got 9 here in this quarter. But, Drew, we were talking about Porzingis. He really started 10 points in the first quarter. Hasn't scored since.
Yeah,
Davey saw Cavs got for them as the shooting. Yeah.
A quick little wrinkle play in the third quarter where Bradley Beal set the pin down and got fouled. I think they need to probably
Robin Lopez working on Daniel Gafford. Good block there by Gaff on Lopez. That's an offensive foul. Good work there. Good defense, Gaff.
Way to stay in there, Daniel Gafford, who got the initial block, stayed with it, and Lopez hits him on his back. I mean, his former teammate's like, don't be blocking my shot.
That's a good defense. That's good defense there, Gaff. I've never seen Robin Lopez hook shot get blocked before. That's the first time since I've been watching Robin Lopez on the Wizards, etc., that I've seen his hook shot get blocked. DeLon passed it off to Rui. Rui, midi, cash. 12 points for Rui Hachimura. Wizards down by 8. Cut the deficit down to single digits.
12 points now for Rui. Cutting that lead now to 8.
He got it in the single digits.
Donovan Mitchell pulls the quick trigger three, misses, bad miss, rebound by Brad. Brad coming down the court, kicks it out to Will Barton. Will Barton working pick and roll.
One-on-one action here for Barton.
Kicks it to Bradley Beal. Kicks it to DeLon. Kicks it out to Rui. Rui working on Seti. Rui. Tough fade and mid. Can't get it to foul. But good still there by DeLon, right? Waits for his teammates to come back. Will Barton. That's an offensive foul.
Charge. It's Kevin Love. Stood in there and took the contact.
Yeah, right now, there's been a couple times Will Barton is just jumping in the air, leaving his feet to make a play. He did it.
Will Barton has to pass the ball, man.
This time, Kevin Love, one of the best in NBA history at taking charge.
Will Barton and Rui are dudes who will put the shot up.
Mitchell, Okoro, Osman, Love, and Lopez in for Cleveland. Beal, the lone starter.
Seti with the tough contested three, misses. Rui rebound, pushing it down court. Pushing it down court.
Wait for your teammates.
Block and foul on Seti Osman. He tried to get a charge call.
That's the part of the Wizards offense that I think we'll see throughout the course of the year is if somebody gets a rebound, they have the luxury to push tempo.
Yeah, but the only issue that I'm seeing, Chris, is I'm not seeing the other guys running and sprinting to their spots. It seems like everybody's trotting and trying to, you call it rubbernecking and look back at the coach and seeing what we're running.
Bradley Beal working to pick and roll with Daniel Gafford.
Here's Beal spinning.
That is a tough fade. Oh my goodness. 22 points for Brad. What a shot. Wizards down by 6.
Cleveland's making it difficult for Brad.
Good defense there by the Wizards. Can't get the steal on Robin Lopez. Okoro misses the three though. Will Barton rebound.
Big possession right here.
Will coming down the court.
2 for 1. I like to see the ball get into Brad's hands with a shot.
Will Barton, that should be a foul. Where's the N1? He's on his back. Wizards cut the lead down, the deficit down to 4. 35 seconds left to go in the third.
Barton's 4th point.
Seti Osman shoots the three, misses. Wizards grab the rebound, can hold for the last shot. Still shot and game clock though, differential, but Wizards can take this down. You want to try to get the last shot. Cut this lead down to 2 and/or 1.
Yeah, because they're trying to get Kevin Love in the pick.
Bradley Beal attacking, step back, travel. Cavaliers are going to get the last shot attempt here with 7 seconds left.
Well, 10 seconds. You should know that by now.
Yeah, but then, obviously, that gives the Cavaliers a chance to load up.
Yeah, or not even that. They could have handed off Jetty Usman to go on cover. So
Kyle Kuzma comes in.
You have to
for Will Barton. Needs some length in there.
And it can't be late because right now,
hopefully the Wizards can.
A 4-point lead for the Cavs. I mean, every possession counts.
Here's Mitchell.
Daniel Gafford contesting the Mitchell three. Mitchell hits the three. His time expires.
Donovan Mitchell, 26 points after 3 quarters. As the Cavaliers go into the 4th, now leading 83-76. Mitchell getting that space that he needed to create that shot over the hand of Daniel Gafford. We'll be right back.
This is the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder.
Hey man, I'm tired of Donovan Mitchell. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm tired of this dude, bro. Get me out of Cleveland. Get me out of Cleveland. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of Donovan Mitchell. And when is Bradley Beal going to get a foul call? Dudes be on his back while he goes up for shots, and there's no whistle blown. Donovan Mitchell will get breathed on, and it's a foul, and he get to go to the line. I don't understand. I truly, truly don't understand why Brad can't get a foul call. What does he got to do? Wizards down 7. I'm so sick of Donovan Mitchell. Stat check real quick as we go into the fourth quarter. Wizards and Cavs both shooting 42% from 3. Both shooting 48% from the field. Cavs have 15 free throw attempts to the Wizards 6. Their Cavs are winning the rebound battle 31-27. Wizards have more assists than the Cavs at 19-15. Both have 6 steals. Cavs have 1 more block, 3-4. Wizards have 12 turnovers to the Cavs 9.
Here in Cleveland, Cavaliers up 83-76.
Jay said foul calls come from coaches. West not that way yet. I mean,
Bradley Beal, whenever he's in that
some guys. I mean, you just. I don't know. That's a skill. To be able to draw a foul is an elite skill. The James Hardens of the world, the DeMar DeRozan, the Jimmy Butler, they have an elite talent at getting to the free throw line. That's a talent. It's a skill. DeLon Wright needs to find somebody. Will Barton bounces the ball off of his shoes. Going to be a backcourt violation. Silly turnovers, man. Silly turnovers.
One thing that's
silly turnovers
game is the inability to get to the foul line. Only 6 free throw attempts by the Wizards. And I think they have too many offensive weapons for that to only be 6 shot attempts from the foul line tonight.
Good deflection in by Barton.
K-Love working on Daniel Gafford. Trying to get a down low to Robin Lopez. Good defense there by Gafford. Gil has to cut K-Love off there. Dean wide open for 3 hits. Gil's in the wrong spot defensively. He's on the inside of Robin Lopez, and he has to be on the. He's on the outside of Robin Lopez, but he should be on the inside so he can cut K-Love off when he's driving to the basket. Anthony Gil's out of position there. Wide open, Dean 3.
In a small forward position right here, you see the penetration by Kevin Love to Jetty out into you know who, not Dwayne Wade. It's Dean Wade.
These bench guys can't be in for long, man. That's all I'm gonna say. This bench lineup can't be in for long if they want to win this game. DeLon Wright for 3. Cash, good hit.
As Wright's 3-point shot is up and in. 86-79.
Let's just cut the lead back down to 7.
Minutes left here in the fourth. See the 3-point shooting for both teams here in this
Donovan Mitchell and Anthony Gill. Good hands there by DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright has a 3-on-1. Alley-oop to Rui Hachimura. Lead down to 5. Deficit down to 5.
Getting out and running. If you run, you will be rewarded. Great job by DeLon finding Rui Hachimura at the rim for that glide.
Rui now with 14 off the bench.
Good cut there by K-Love. Good contest there by Daniel Gafford. Forces the miss. Will Barton bringing the ball up court. Will Barton shoots the 3-pointer. Hits it! Let's go. Wizards down 2. Okay, bench unit. Okay, bench unit. We was talking crazy about y'all, bench. We was talking crazy, y'all. We was talking crazy about y'all. We was saying y'all wasn't it. Okay. Let's go, baby. Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong, baby. We was saying y'all wasn't it. Go ahead and prove us wrong. We love it. Good work. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, fellas. Joey said that's right. We'll make up for your sin. Kerry said we might have to take it back, D. Hey man, prove us wrong. He said maybe it's talking trash talking helped them. Maybe. Okay, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, man. Down by 2. Game time, man. Great defense. We're getting some good. We're making shots. We're playing defense. Gaff is playing defense. He's playing better. DeLon Wright continues to play good defense. We turning it up, baby. We turning it up. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going after this timeout. What West doesn't want to do is overextend the bench lineup, though. That's what you can't do if you're West. What you can't do if you're Wes Unseld Jr. is overextend the bench unit. We made a good run. You know, obviously it's early fourth quarter. What you don't want to do is keep them in for too long, though, because then the momentum may start sliding back to Cleveland's way. You want to start implementing guys in throughout the run. You know, bringing starters back in throughout the run. You don't want to overextend the bench unit. But this is good work right now from the bench. This is really good work right now from the bench.
I mean, you saw the cars driving past. It stayed at 9 o'clock. It stayed at 9 o'clock. No hands moved the entire time.
Take a look at the fast break points from last year to this year. Washington doing a much better job.
Sadie attacks the basket on Anthony Gill. Good defense there from Gill. That shit. Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland with 14 on the clock.
Well, this unit is definitely getting it done. Cutting this lead to 2 points and have an opportunity to do more.
Here's Wade looking to Mitchell. Wizards currently on an 8-0 run.
Ooh.
Mitchell's crossover. High on the glass. No. Lopez with the offensive rebound. Wizards in a scramble mode. Here's Wade. Goes up.
Ooh. Good contest there from Daniel Gafford. Good effort.
And that's what happens when you move the ball side to side, especially after offensive rebound missed by Jonathan.
Wizards were in scramble mode on the defensive side of the ball.
Get nasty in the land tonight. Daniel Gafford. I like
Dean tried to get a highlight going.
Make them earn everything from the line.
Dean hits the first free throw. Lead up to 2.
Cavaliers.
Hopefully Wizards can get a miss here.
From the charity stripe. Wizards have only gotten to the line in this game 6 times at 4 of 6.
Dean hits both. Lead is up to 3. Up to 4, I'm sorry.
Leads back up to 4. 9:43 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden.
Shouldn't it be 3? I don't know.
Happy to be with you tonight here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland.
Rui Hachimura draws a foul on Wade.
Foul called on Wade. Too much touching.
I'm not tripping. I don't know. I thought the lead would be 3.
Let's see if they can get
I don't know. I'm crazy.
something in the middle of the floor. Maybe a pin down for Will Barton on the weak side. Yep, there's a pin down.
Here comes Barton. Pass from right. Screen set by Gafford.
Will Barton working on Dean.
3 seconds left.
Shaking and baking. Shoots a contested 3-pointer. That's all.
Stay here. I mean, that looks like that's a foul.
Anthony Gill almost saved another possession for his team right there. Fight.
Like Jetty Osmond had his hands all over Anthony Gill, and he's looking at the officials like that had to be a foul. None called. Here's
Donovan Mitchell working on Daniel Gafford. West should be looking to get a starter in here. You said I'm tripping, Ledger? Wizards should be looking. West should be looking to get a starter in here. Start.
I don't know who's playing better.
Start staggering your.
There he is on cue. Donovan Mitchell with the steal and the dunk. He now has 30 points.
There you go, man. I already said it, bro.
Season, and he's trying to get Cavalier fans on their feet.
I mean, tell me, who's been more consistent than Donovan Mitchell to open up this season? And he's got this place rocking tonight, Sam. 92.
Like some starters should be. Why is Donovan Mitchell in the game for the Cavaliers and there's no starter in for the Wizards? Why? The Wizards bench just cut the lead down to 1. I say don't overextend the bench. Stagger some guys in there. And right on cue, you leave the bench in for too long, man. And just like that, Cavaliers boost the lead back up. I mean, it doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. Why isn't Kuzma in the game? Why isn't at least KP in the game? Why isn't Brad back in the game? Why are we wasting time waiting for the Cavs to go back up on a run to do anything? Now the lead's back up to 8. I just don't understand. I mean, am I crazy here? I mean, you got Donovan Mitchell back in the game going against the all-bench lineup. I mean, what are we doing? That's bad rotations by Wes. Bad rotations by Wes. Like, our bench cuts the lead down to 1. Great one by the bench. We all know the Cleveland, if that bench unit stays in, they're probably going to go on another run. Donovan Mitchell's in the game. Nobody in the starting lineups on the floor. Not one. Why? Why isn't either Bill, Kuz, or one of the two in the game? KP, why isn't one of the two in the game to counteract Mitchell being in? We got Will Barton over here turning the ball over like 5 times. He has 5 turnovers. But we got Will Barton running the lineup. And he got 5 turnovers.
Wizards down 92-84 is the score right now. Bradley Beal with 22
Like, come
points
on, man. It's 1+1.
The most important thing you need to know is coming up on Post Game Live. We've got an exclusive
Why do I know this?
Kyle Kuzma,
and I'm not getting paid. And I'm sitting in my bedroom watching.
But speaking of the 3, Drew, please help me out right now. What is the most ideal
now KP in the game.
Close the show
now KP in them in the game. Now a starter in the game. Now starters want to be in the game.
This group has done a good job kind of keeping the team afloat and then within striking distance. But if I have to finish the game with
now you put starters in the game. Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
And Kuzma, then it's a toss-up. Morris has been Monte Morris he's been having it going offensively. DeLon Wright's been getting it going defensively, making it plays, and along with Will Barton. So
man, come on, man.
In,
now you put some starters in.
I think it's deserving to finish off this game.
Come on, bro.
At what point does Beal come into this ball game?
Ridiculous, man. He should have been in the game. These dudes should have been in the game.
As soon as you start seeing it,
good cut by Rui there.
No fall off right now. They're playing actually well.
Good cut by Rui.
Like I said, if they can keep the team afloat, keep the team within striking distance. It's a 6-point game right now. You want to kind of milk that as much as you can if you're Coach West.
Hachimura with 16 points in this game. It's 92.
Kuz and company should have been back in this game once they cut the lead down to 1. You take advantage of it.
Mitchell now being guarded by Barton, who rises, shoots an air
Mitchell
ball.
shoots an air ball over Kuzma.
That's exactly what the Wizards needed defensively. Donovan Mitchell, 3rd straight game to start the season with 30 points. Barton. Hachimura.
We're looking for somebody.
Shot clock at 8.
DeLon Wright, deep 3.
Wright triggers a 3.
Bad miss by DeLon.
The West has seen enough. Here comes Bradley Beal in with 7:39.
Dean Wade open for 3, misses. Wizards rebound. Bradley Beal up off the bench.
Porzingis hands off the right.
DeLon Wright attacks the basket, draws the foul.
There'll be a foul called on the play.
Has the opportunity to cut this 6-point lead down to 4.
In the game will come in. Washington trying to cut into this Cavs lead.
Yes, they are. Right here, great aggressive drive by DeLon right there. And that's what the Wizards need more of. Attacking, getting to the foul line. Like we talked about, only 6 free throw attempts up until this point.
DeLon Wright hits the first free throw. Wizards down by 5. Bradley Beal enters the game. And for Rui Hachimura.
This has been really a real trust factor for Wes Unseld.
Got to line up in a DeLon Wright, Will Barton, Kyle Kuzma, Bradley Beal, and Kristaps Porzingis.
Very solid.
DeLon Wright hits both free throws. Wizards cut the deficit down to 4 points.
We've got a 4-point game here with 7:20 remaining in the 4th. Wright with the assignment on Mitchell. Here's LeVert.
Long right guard of Caris LeVert.
See the leading scorers tonight. Mitchell with 30. Beal.
Caris LeVert pulls up for the midi. Can't hit it.
No.
Cavaliers get the offensive rebound.
Cavs come up away with
Dean Wade wide open for three.
Triggers a three and he hits.
Yeah, I mean, offensive rebounds, majority of time leads to wide open three-point shots, and right there, nobody can get to Dean Wade for the contested shot.
18 second chance points for the Cavs tonight. Here's Barton. Trying to get something going. Looking for a post-up from Porzingis. KP looking for his first points in the second half.
KP hits a turnaround fade.
Tough. I mean, that's a big
Which is down by
not being
5.
in rhythm, like you said, has not scored since the first quarter.
Evan Mobley mismatch on DeLon Wright. Jared Allen cutting, passes it back to Mobley, who misses the layup. Porzingis gets the ball snatched away from him, but Jared can't handle it. 3-on-3 coming down the court. Passes it off to Bradley Beal. Kicks it out to DeLon.
They got to find Porzingis on the post against Donovan Mitchell.
AP's trying to get open.
KP matched up with Jared Allen now. Shoots a fade, misses. Takes forever. The Wizards are terrible at getting the ball into KP when he has mismatches. That's been a continuous thing. They just cannot get the ball in to Porzingis when he has a mismatch.
Mitchell calls time. Cavaliers will have the ball when we come back with 5:44 remaining here in the fourth.
Like, the Wizards need to work on their entry passes. I don't get it. Let me see what you guys are saying. Kevin said you good, D. Look like you need a stress ball. I'm getting stressed out because of simple things.
Join us for our next Wizards telecast Tuesday when the Wizards take on the Detroit Pistons. Coverage begins at 6:30 on NBC Sports.
I'm stressed.
With Wizards pregame live hosted by Wes Hall.
Henry saying get KP the ball when he has a mismatch, like he said. Come on, we can still win this, guys. Let's go. Chippy said, why take away all VD points?
For the Cavs, Wade, Mitchell have combined to score the last 15 Cavs points. Dean Wade has 12 points, 8 of those, Drew, here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
like the Wizards and their passes, entry passes into the post, bro. Like they.
Here's Mobley.
Mobley on Kuzma. That's just talent right there.
Now a 7-point Cavs.
That's talent.
And Mobley having a quiet game, 2 for 6.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bradley Beal, good pass to KP, but Jared Allen with the block. Ooh. What a block by Jared Allen. Gets it in the post.
Action with Allen. Back to Mobley.
That's a travel.
Great call, Drew. Let's take a look at this block again.
Like for a man. Like for example, Nikola Vucevic against the Wizards. When he had a matchup, Bulls instantly got that ball down there to him. Foul. Wizards, KP will have a matchup. They can't find a way to get the ball to the guy.
BYOB. Oh, wow. Tell me you know Drew.
Send me the directions.
There you go. Here's Beal. Screen set by Porzingis.
Bradley Beal for 3. Misses.
Allen comes up with the rebound. Solid shooting night for Brad. 10 of 14. He has 22 points. Not able to knock
Wizards cut it down to look 1. West kept that bench unit in. Wizards haven't been able to recover since.
Beal guarding Mitchell.
Mitchell cuts it in. Can't hit it. Wizards rebound. Kuz coming down the court.
4:25 remaining.
Attacks Mobley. Strong man ball. Kuzma cuts the lead down to 5.
Wizards still in the fight.
Wizards still very much still in this game. They can muster up some stops, hit some shots. They're only down 5.
Here's LeVert. No, Allen.
Jared Allen on the follow.
Great timing by Jared Allen, allowing that ball to get off of the cylinder and to put it back for tip dunk.
KP to Beal, setting the screen for
Bradley Beal
Brad
attacks,
downhill.
draws the foul. Wow, a foul. Interesting.
I mean, this is just big boy basketball right here. Kyle Kuzma downhill.
So that wasn't a shot attempt. He was driving to the rack. That's because he didn't put a shot up. But he was driving to the rack.
We'll stay here.
It's not a shooting foul.
Both teams will go to their respective benches. 99-92. Cavaliers. Bench scoring advantage. Cleveland up 40-34. Dean Wade with 12. Jetty Osman with 13. Wes Unseld hopes to draw up something to get the Wizards offensively the best shot possible.
Oh man. Oh man, guys. I gotta mute this. Or else my stuff will get blocked. Got music playing in the background and whatnot. Got R. Kelly or Usher, whoever the Usher, playing in the back. About to get freaking terminated out here. Hopefully that didn't get Alright, man. Kevin said, even with this loss, you got to respect the fight of this team. It ain't over yet, Kevin, but I get the sentiment. Here he said, we got to stay composed. Like I said, Wes's decision.
Put yourself in position if you're the Wizards. You cannot make any mistakes. You have to be crisp with your passes, no unforced turnovers.
Like I said,
and if you make them
Wes's decision early in this fourth, it's a big factor.
Morris to Beal. Beal back to Morris. 8 on the clock for Zingas. Hands off to Brad. Brad goes in, attacks, kicks out.
Oh my God.
3 on the shot clock. Morris.
Oh my God. What a disaster.
Call that a 24-second shot clock violation.
What a disaster possession.
Turnover Washington.
And those possessions right now just puts that much more pressure on you defensively on this end. Can you get a stop? A must-needed stop.
Need a stop right here. Need a big stop.
Revert to Allen. Mobley.
Monte O'Carroll.
Monte Morris is hugged up on LeVert, trying to get him to turn it over. Nice pass.
Jared Allen on KP with a tough hook shot. Somebody got to get the rebound. Wizards get the rebound, come down court. Passes it off to Kuz, who attacks and slams. Lead back, deficit back down to 5. They have to get another big stop here. Have to get another big stop here.
Get into the cup once again with authority.
11 points for Kyle Kuzma on 4 of 8 shooting. Lead cut down to 5. Screen by Mitchell on Beal.
Donovan Mitchell.
That shot is up.
Oh, that's the rebound you needed.
Unbelievable.
Comes back up with it and tried to
somehow get the offensive rebound. They gotta
going the other way with it. Defense by Osman, deflecting the ball off of Morris's body.
Well, they're calling an offensive foul on Monte Morris, and we didn't have the best angle.
Did he elbow him out the way or something? I don't.
Take a look at it again. I've seen worse. I've seen James Harden take the ball and actually put it in somebody's chest.
So like you said, go upside your head.
Exactly.
Shout out famous Lowe's.
There you go. Stay here. Foul called on Washington as Mobley was trying to catch that lob. Karis LeVert.
Back-to-back fouls on Monte Morris.
Wizards now with 16 turnovers, 19 points off of those. Mitchell inbound. Here's Osby,
need a big stop here.
Mobley to Mitchell, who looks up at the shot clock, knows it's go time.
Brass got a box out Mobley.
It's there by Cruz, but unfortunately they're able to get the offensive rebound.
Well, you see, Coach Wes Unseld is just irate because of the inability to come up with a defensive rebound at the right time. And that's now 2 opportunities. One right there is the first one. Here's the second one. Excuse me, that was the second one. Second offensive rebound on that possession.
Mobley makes the first. Monumental happens here at MGM, National Harbor. Evan Mobley now with 7 points, 7 rebounds. He's made all 3 of his free throws in 32 minutes. 6-point Cavs lead. And he makes his fourth. Under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Morris will inbound to Beal. Token pressure here by LeVert to backcourt. Brad Porzingis back to Beal.
Good step back there from Beal. Hits the midi. Lead back down. Deficit. I'm saying lead. Cavs lead back down to 5. How about that?
To the score settle check in.
Timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff. So once again, Wes Unseld going to his defensive stopper. We'll see how that happens now with this Wizards team trailing by 5 with 1:34 remaining in the fourth.
Yeah, you're going to have to go offense, defense right now. A minute 34 left in the game. So I think that's why DeLon Wright is going into this ball game for Monte Morris.
So this Cavs team is trying to make the playoffs.
Wizards need more size for these boards,
for the first time since 1998. That team was led by Sean Kemp when they qualified. And look at the wing percentage.
My man Dominic brought up a good point on Twitter. He said these are one of these games. He said that he'll go with Kuzma, KP, and Gafford just to match their size for rebounding. I mean, the rebound is a big thing that's killing them, but Wes isn't going to do that.
Going up there in Minnesota.
But right now you could counteract their size with Gafford on the defensive side of the ball just to help match their size so you can get rebounds. Because, I mean, you got Evan Mobley down there, then you got Jared Allen down there, and you have a smaller lineup in. It's tough to grab rebounds over these guys, man.
They have some good pieces, and when Darius Garland gets back healthy, they're going to be a scary team in these. They're going to compete at a high level.
And the roster versatility, the fact that Mitchell can play with the ball, play off ball, have Darius Garland also there to facilitate. This is going to be a tough out for this team. But the key with the Cavs, like any other team really, Drew, this season is if they can stay healthy with their requisite talent, they're going to be a tough out.
Absolutely. And did you just see the stare that Donovan Mitchell just gave me?
Is there some history there?
I don't know. Maybe it's some beef. I don't know.
Here's Mobley. Good defense by Kyle. Kyle bodying up, trying to get the charge. They're going to call a block on Kyle.
Let's take a look at it.
David Guthrie calling
Brown.
Take the first one right here. That was the base. The second one should be the down.
That's definitely something.
Yeah.
I mean, Wes maybe can challenge that if he wants.
On the charge, but definitely baited him. Exactly. Good.
Wes will challenge that. Why not?
Review that. Let's look over to his assistant coaches, and they were like, absolutely take a look at it.
I mean, you see a little extension from the elbow.
Pretty solid defense by Kyle Kuzma. The first initial bump was the bait Evan Mobley to come in with a second bump, and that's when Kyle's going to pull the chair and take the charge.
So this play is being challenged. Wizards have won 3 of the last 4 meetings here in Cleveland.
Now here it is right here. That's the bait right there. Now, this is where he sets him up, and yeah, I think he kind of built a little too early, going backwards, if you ask me. That angle,
it looks like he took a great charge.
Yeah, but from the baseline angle, maybe from top of the key.
Okay, we just showed just the one angle from up top.
If the Wizards lose, I'm gonna have to give this one to West.
They're gonna believe me. They're gonna use the best view.
I'm gonna have to give this one to West if the Wizards lose this one.
I was replay center.
The defender did not have legal guarding position and tripped the offensive player.
I mean, he just I called it before it even happened. I already knew West was going to overextend that bench lineup. He should have staggered the starters. Wizards cut it down to one. Haven't been close since.
So for Kyle, that's just his second personal. Evan Mobley will go to the free throw line for a pair.
West didn't bring in a taller lineup, so Wizards struggled to grab rebounds late because they didn't have any size. This one's on West.
During the offseason,
I give this loss to West. This was a winnable game. I think this is one of those coaching losses.
He put a lot on the menu in the summer to improve on.
Yeah, well, he has that versatility and the potential.
Like, yeah, refs as well. The refs kind of suck. But
103-96. Cavaliers on top. Wright looking for Brad. Brad going to the cup. And then looking for a foul. Nothing called there.
You got to be careful. You can't.
Got to get back. Mobley.
Travel?
Like a travel.
Or 3 seconds in the key. That's a clear.
Here's Osman to Mitchell. We're under a minute left here in regulation. Donovan. No good, and the Wizards are looking to push.
Mitchell misses the layup.
Still with a chance with 50 seconds left.
KP step back three.
His three is up, and his three is good.
Wizards down 4. 46 seconds to go. You need to stop here in a big late. Bradley Beal draws the foul, takes a hard fall. Good steal by Bradley Beal. Sheesh.
Time, Bradley Beal. Heady play. Officials timeout.
Ooh, way to pluck Donovan Mitchell. Bradley Beal. Terrific defensive play there.
Extremely hard.
Tough fall. A really tough fall there. If he can hit both of these free throws, though, that's a really clutch play. If he hits both of these free throws, the Wizards cut the lead down to 2, and they don't got a foul. They just got to force another miss.
An opportunity to cut this lead to 2, a one-possession game.
What I would do if I was West, Brad shoots the free throw, I bring Gafford in, I gotta see who's in right now. I may put Gafford in to kind of match up, put KP on Mobley, Gaff on Jarrett to help on the boards. Take Will Barton out of the game, put Gaff in.
As you hear the Cleveland faithful serenading him with booze.
Brad hits the first, but that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna pray to God that we get a defensive rebound. We're just going to pray to the heavens that we get it off the defensive rebound, even if Brad misses this, which he doesn't. Why Will Barton's in this game right now for defensive purposes, I don't know. Maybe he makes a play. But I would have Daniel Gafford in to help with these rebounds. Wow! A steal by Bart. Tie game! Whoa! Hey, my bad, Bart. Hey, my bad. Hey, Bart. Hey, hold on, bro. I was talking crazy about you just now. You hear me? I was just talking crazy about you. Hey, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. Hey, Will. Hey, chill out, bro. My bad, man. I didn't even. I apologize. I didn't recognize. I wasn't familiar with your game. I apologize, Will. I wasn't familiar with your game. I take that back. I completely take that back. I'm sorry, Simba. I know I scared you.
30 minutes on 4 of 9 shooting, got 4 rebounds, also 2 steals. One thing we noticed last year watching this Wizards team, 18 games decided by 3 points or less last season. They had 12 wins. That was the most in the NBA. So if
My bad, Will. I was not familiar with your game.
Clear Donovan Mitchell's going to get the ball. What are you trying to defensively?
I was not familiar with your game, Wes.
Well, you want to put. Listen, it ain't no way to go.
Well, the Cavs are probably going to take last shot.
One thing you cannot
Cavs probably going to take last shot here. 25 seconds on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. Cavs are going to hold. Wiz going to try to get a stop. Maybe they'll have time for a last shot if they get a miss. Maybe. What you got to do, you got to box out, because what you don't want is a tip-in by one of these bigs, which can very, very much happen. You get a miss. You get a miss. And the next thing you know, Mobley or Jared Allen tips it back in and sends you home. But you've gotten two really clutch back-to-back steals here, by the way.
Here's LeVert. Over the time circle. Being guarded by Wright. Beal is trying to face guard Mitchell. Anybody but Donovan.
Donovan with the ball in his hands.
Here's
Mitchell switches.
Driving.
Oh my God. He misses. Gotta get the read.
Rebound by Bradley Beal. And what do you say we play 5 minutes more of basketball?
Wow. OT.
Extra man.
Great call.
Woo.
Seeing Denny Avdia coming in. Bradley Beal.
Bro, think you playing?
They got the switch. Mitchell with that step back jumper, no good. Wizards are now got new life. 5 minutes of basketball.
Hey, Will Barton, I am not familiar with your game.
Pretty good defense. He has counters after counters, and right there got a good look. But what I like better is the ability to finally come up with that defensive rebound and not giving the Cavaliers a second opportunity to finish the game.
We're tied at 103 at the end of regulation. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll get you set with overtime. Washington is down by as many as 15 points, but showed some fight and grit. We got 5 minutes more to play.
I was talking crazy about Will Barton.
Wizards outscored Cleveland 27-20 in the fourth quarter to force overtime. Let's take a look at what the two stars in this game has done tonight.
I was talking crazy about Will. I'm so sorry.
Be
Will, I'm really not familiar with your game. I apologize.
Talking about a heavyweight matchup tonight for Brad. Look at the efficiency, 11 for 16 from the field. Donovan has definitely hoisted the ball up tonight, 10 for 25 on his way to 30 points. And it's going to be interesting to see the adjustments, and can the Wizards keep this momentum into overtime?
Drew, the defensive acumen for this team down the stretch here in that fourth quarter, getting a couple of steals, which led to easy buckets.
Yeah.
Well, think of what Will Barton, he's so much, we talk so
I
much
was
about.
I was talking real crazy about Will. I'm hyped, y'all.
This is how the Wizards forced overtime.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. I mean, we started with the
all right, guys.
Attacks by Kyle Kuzma, Porzingis, knocking down that huge three. I said kept them in the conversation, and right there with that pick.
Guys, what we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What we doing here?
Sir.
What we doing here?
Great look at it, but look at Bradley Beal.
What we doing here?
Skying over, risking his body.
We going for the win. We going for the win.
The little things matter for this team. As we've got
what we doing?
5 more minutes of basketball. As Wes Unseld just gave Bradley Beal 5. Hope Brad is all right on that one. Wes Unseld last season 3-1 in overtime last season. You see Porzingis.
All right, guys. OT, man. OT. What we doing?
Cavs get the first possession here in the extra session. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak here on NBC Sports Washington. We've got overtime basketball here in Northeast Ohio. Jetty Osman coming off of the Mobley screen.
Jared Allen working on KP.
Back to LeVert.
tough fade there.
That was a great contest by Porzingis.
Is that not?
A rebound, but there's Mitchell, the smallest guy out there, got it.
Can we get a foul call from some? Thank you.
Take a look at it one more time.
You trying to tell me these teams don't want to win? Both teams out here doing whatever it takes. I mean, this is scrap mode right here, CM. Guys are mixing it up.
The Cavaliers are not happy the fact that the Wizards get possession.
What you mean? Not happy we get possession?
I think he wants to take a look at it.
Wait, what's the problem?
Review this play. The fight for both teams, you like it?
Yeah, early on in the season. Right
What's
now,
the problem?
teams are trying to create space, separation early on. Trying to steal
the rebounds is going to be a problem.
This is a game that you need to take advantage of if you're the Wizards. With all these players being out, you had Indiana with Miles Turner out. You got that done. You had last game with Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine out. Now you got tonight with Darius Garland out. Can you steal some games early on in the season when teams are injured or they're not in sync yet? They don't have that chemistry.
You said they about to challenge?
So
yeah, I see.
Center in Secaucus, New Jersey is looking at this last play here, Drew. As the ball comes over, it was an over and back. I think that's what the officials might be looking at with Porzingis over Mitchell. Yeah.
So what's the...
What do you think?
I mean, the more you keep looking at it...
KP comes down with the ball.
You know how I feel about these.
What's the challenge here?
Keep reviewing it over and over and over. You're going to see 3 or 4.
Nazari said Mitchell has played 40 minutes in the second night of a back-to-back. Yeah, he's Iron Man in it right now.
Get the basketball just as long as he didn't make body contact on Mitchell.
Well, one thing that Donovan Mitchell did right there that kind of drew some attention was him flopping and falling on the ground. Which might make a case that was over the back.
The Wizards have 2 timeouts left. Cavaliers have 1. 29 seconds here into overtime. Here on the big screen, they're still showing it. The ball comes off the rim. Does Porzingis have possession of the ball before he made contact with Mitchell?
So, wait.
Does it even matter?
Guys, can you tell me what the call? What are they challenging here?
Taking some time to actually review this at the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey.
What do we? Because you said I think we're gonna. What do they?
Come to a conclusion. Let's see what they have.
Replay review, the call on the floor stands. The challenge is.
Yeah, I'm like, what are we looking at here? That's what I was confused about. What are we looking at here?
JB Bickerstaff, Washington has possession. Wizards ended regulation on a 7-0 run, and that lasts 47 seconds to tie the game.
And JB Bickerstaff he's highly upset. He's saying he was literally over his back, which we saw, but hey, the call stands. Going the other way. Let's go.
Wizards with possession. Here's DeLon Wright. Beal trying to get into the paint. Stopped by Allen.
That's a bad pass by Brad. That is a bad pass.
There was Karis LeVert.
That is a bad pass.
Mitchell. Osman will stay here as Will Barton ran through the screen set by Jared Allen.
Well, that's how you go through a screen. If a guy's going to set a solid pick on you, that's how you get through it, like Will Barton. Next time.
Yeah, that was a really bad pass by Bill there.
For Barton, that's just his second foul. Osman inbounds to Allen. Here's LeVert, 10 seconds on the clock. Screen set by Allen. Here's
Donovan Mitchell pull up for the midi, misses, offensive rebound goes right to him.
Too many second chance opportunities
Karis LeVert.
in this game.
Attacking, that's moved by Karis. That's a nice move. Donovan Mitchell's got to be gassed, man. Like gas. He's got to be gassed. He's playing heavy minutes again on the second night of a back-to-back.
Beal trying to fight through that screen. LeVert being extremely physical with
Bradley Beal driving in, loses the ball but draws the foul on LeVert.
Right here with Brad, this is
Second team foul on the Cavaliers.
Now you got an overtime game where you have to take care of the ball. You cannot have unforced turnovers. Right there, he almost lost it. And the possession before that, he gave it up. And he's hard on himself about that. Let's see if he can clean those little things up right now.
Porzingis, 5 on the clock.
Porzingis step back 3. Oh! Let's go! Come on, man.
3 for Washington as they
up 1. Come on.
Their first lead. Since it was 31-30.
First quarter, huh?
Karis LeVert pulls up the contested 3, misses. Allen grabs the rebound. Karis LeVert wide open again for 3. Misses again. That should be Washington ball. I'm telling you, bro. The rebounding. The rebounding, man. It's
here in overtime.
KP up to 18 points and 10 rebounds.
Beal, 5 seconds on the clock.
Bradley Beal gets it into Barton. How's going to have to shoot a completely terrible. It's not the play. That's not the possession you want there.
I would like to see the Wizards get back into that 2-man game with Porzingis and Bradley Beal.
Yeah, that's not the possession you want there at all.
Better yet, Brad and Kyle Kuzma.
It's really not the possession you want.
David Guthrie was talking to the scorers table. 2:26 remaining here in overtime. Wizards fought all the way back after being down by as many as 15 points to take this 1-point lead. DeLon Wright for our 3rd straight game is in here when it matters.
Bringing it down court.
Guarding Mitchell is LeVert.
Good move on Bill by LeVert.
LeVert to Mitchell. Mitchell kick out. Here's Mobley.
That's a tough shot by Mobley.
Shot is no good.
Gets it off to DeLon. Kuzma running, attacking. Puts it up, draws the foul. Good attack by Kuzma. Good attack.
Turned his ankle on that wild possession.
Sweaty.
Well, good job by Kyle Kuzma.
I'm getting
forcing
sweaty.
the issue, staying aggressive. Get into the cup and get into the foul line. Something that the Wizards have struggled with tonight. Only 10 free throw attempts.
Kyle Kuzma going to the line. He is 2 for 2 from the cherry stripe tonight. 4 of 8 from the field.
Come on, Kuz. Big free throws. Big free throws. Big free throws. Kuz misses the first.
Front end. Dean Wade checks in for Evan Mobley. As Drew said, Mobley looked like he twisted his ankle.
Sometimes you hurt more after you miss a shot.
Take a deep breath.
He might have ran back healthy.
Bounce that thing.
Here's Kuzma trying to give the Wizards a 2-point lead.
Easy. Front runs
that one.
Kyle Kuzma misses both free throws.
Washington. Right guarding Mitchell. Here's Osman fighting through a screen.
Don't fall asleep on Dean Wade in this corner if you're Kyle Kuzma.
Allen back to Mitchell. Mitchell to the paint. And he gets the hoop and the hard.
Wow. I mean, they had so many options on that play right now. Along with Donovan Mitchell driving hard to the basket. That made Kyle Kuzma have to force and trap the box. And if you look at Dean Wade is wide open. After Kuzma rotates right there, Dean Wade is wide open in that corner. Look at him in that screen.
The lift that the Wizards brought to Donovan Mitchell, he still was able to get it high off glass. Donovan Mitchell now with 32 points. Cavs back up 1.
Donovan Mitchell to put the Cavs up by 2.
Cashes out the 3-point play. 108-106. Here's the chance of defense here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Bring it down the court.
screen coming up, set by Porzingis. Here's Beal trying to turn the corner, and he's going to throw it right into the hands of Donovan Mitchell. This Jenny Osman all alone, and he scores. Cavaliers taking defense to offense quickly.
Just an unfortunate possession right there for the Wizards. Talk about time and score down the stretch. You have to take care of the ball right here. Bradley Beal trying to attack, but just sees a sea of white jerseys and no one to throw it to.
And that was an and one.
That was the Wizards' 19th turnover. The Cavaliers have scored 26 points off of those turnovers. We have a timeout on the floor. Cavaliers now extending the overtime lead now 111 to 106 with 123 remaining. Wes Unseld is talking to his coaching staff, trying to figure out what to draw up play-wise here.
You got missed free throws. You got 2 missed free throws from Kuz. You got bad turnovers. I mean, just...
Cavs have outscored the Wizards 8-3
bad.
in this extra session.
Well, this has been a tale of the tape. Just giving up offensive rebounds.
Why is DeLon Wright and Kyle Kuzma both in the corner? Why is DeLon Wright and Kuzma both in the corner?
Too quick.
If we could look at that play once again, you know what I noticed right there? The fact that DeLon Wright the spacing was terrible.
Yeah, the spacing was out there. That allowed
I don't. Why are DeLon and Kuzma in the same spot? Brad didn't have a choice. Who is he going to give the ball to? You got 2 dudes in the corner.
The crowd's waving their towels.
I mean, come on, man.
Environment for Washington, looking to pick up their 3rd win of the year.
Now we can't inbound the ball.
In. The Cavs are saying 5 seconds.
Now we can't inbound the ball.
Referees will talk to one another. Question is, was Porzingis fouled?
Was he fouled before the inbound?
I guess Porzingis was fouled before the
Wizards get the ball back.
Kyle Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis was fouled before the inbound, so this will be a technical free throw shot
Washington will get the free throw
to cut it down to 4. It's a big free throw attempt from KP here. And he missed it. God, oh my God, what is up with the free throw shooting on this team? You're right. I'm probably going to get work for that music. Mental, I wasn't even paying attention.
Washington now still down 5. They'll get the ball.
This stream is probably going to get blocked, and I'm going to have to cut some stuff from the stream.
On the Allen foul.
They were just playing music.
David Guthrie will hand it off to Wright. Wright inbounds to Porzingis. Porzingis looking to go straight to the cup. And it hits
this is embarrassing.
Costly turnovers here down the stretch here in overtime.
Credit the Cavaliers. They have taken.
This is bad. This is bad. Y'all went to OT to do this? Oh my goodness.
They have definitely.
Oh my goodness.
More turnovers here in the extra session. As Donovan Mitchell spins and scores.
They've missed 3 free throws. Dudes is in the same spot. What? Like, what is going on?
They're going to call a foul there on Paris LeVert. Mitchell has played 44 minutes, drew 12 of 29 from the field, 5 of 12 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line to go along with 35 points.
Yeah, it's just been an individual workout out here for him. Looks too easy.
Boy.
Long, quick, explosive.
Y'all should have just let it go in regulation if y'all was going to perform like this in the bright lights.
In his offensive game.
Here's Beal at the free throw line.
You got a team that's on the back-to-back, second out of a back-to-back going to OT, and y'all the ones that folded.
Versus the Wizards. He averaged 29.4 points per game, and he's had 2 42-point games against the Wizards. And in his career against Washington, he's shooting 48%. Tonight, he's 12 and 29.
He missed another free throw. This is embarrassing, man.
45 seconds remaining here in the overtime session. LeVert driving, finding Allen underneath, and he dunks over Kristaps Porzingis.
Get out of here, bro.
Just overtime, the Cleveland Cavaliers totally dismantled the Wizards on both ends of the ball.
They've missed 4 free throws in this OT period. 4 free throws. We can't get a technical free throw. Kyle Kuzma can barely touch the rim. I mean, my God.
4 for 14. He's been doing a good job doing the little things. Got a couple steals, 3 assists. And hit a couple big 3-point shots in the crunch.
Kuz missed 2 free throws. KP missed the technical free throw. Brad just missed that free throw. Did I miss any other free throws? I think that was 4. Kuz had 2, KP had 1, Brad missed 1. Right? It's 4, right? Anybody else shooting me? Or am I missing one?
Cavaliers here in overtime has outscored Washington 12-4.
Terrible, man. It's nothing more annoying than watching a team just brick free throws. Oh my goodness, man. Game is right there for the taking. Dudes can't shoot free throws all of a sudden. Just complete collapse. Complete collapse. Bad spacing. Can't hit free throws.
When you're able to get a blowout win like that on the road, and then you come back home, and then you've got an overtime game.
Just complete collapse, man.
The toughness of this team that JB Bickerstaff is deploying.
Well, not only that, also this early in the season, he's trying to build character. That you're trying to figure out if your team is even capable of doing such things.
They're going to call a foul on Porzingis.
This time right now, for all these teams, just building character right now is a learning experience for the Wizards.
Porzingis' 4th foul.
I'm more upset. I'm more upset.
They figured out tonight. Maybe
I'm really more upset because they got me hyped.
Offensive rebound, second chance.
They got me hyped. They got all of us hyped for them to just completely collapse and give the game away. Like, we thought the game was over. He's like, yeah, you know. Be like, yeah, you know, oh, look at that, a made free throw.
And in 3, the turnovers.
You see, a made free throw. We complain about the Wizards not getting foul calls, but it's not like they're going to make them anyway, so why give them to them?
MVP chance.
I'm upset because we thought we was like, all right, 2-1 not bad. Then they came back, be like, all right, back. They playing hard. And then they just give us this performance at OT. Come on, man. The game was right there.
32 against
like, now I can't blame West for this. This is just West ain't out there shooting free throws. If they would have lost in regulation, I'm putting this on West. They brought it to OT and they did what they just did. That's on the players. Bricking 4 free throws. Bad 2 dudes in the corner. Turnovers. That's on the players, man. Now it's on the players. It's not on West no more. That whole OT was the players. That was terrible. Wizards lose 117-107 in overtime. Wizards are 2-1. Tough loss. They just gave the game away like a box of pizza. I mean, come on, bro. We complain about Wizards shooting free throws. It's not like they're going to make them anyway. Like, come on, man. That's such a bad. It's annoying. I'm annoyed. Yeah, we're 2-1. Like, yeah. But I'm annoyed because, bro, that was a winnable game. Like, you got outplayed by a team who's on the second night of a back-to-back, who had to travel from Chicago to Cleveland back home on a back-to-back in overtime. So they're playing extended minutes. And you're the team that completely collapsed. I mean, that's just, oh my God, that's irritating. I'm just irritated because that game was just winnable. Like, they just lost a winnable game. And it's not because it's like Donovan Mitchell just couldn't be stopped or LeVert couldn't be stopped. Bro, we bricking free throws. Dudes is standing in the same spot when Bradley Beal is cut. What is that? That's why I'm irritated, because they lost off of stupid stuff. Basic fundamental things. And that's why I'm irritated, because that's the reason why they lost. Like, if they would have lost because somebody just couldn't be stopped, I wouldn't be as irritated. It's like, Donovan Mitchell was hooping. He couldn't be stopped late in that OT period. Whatever. Like, I'm like, dang. Missing free throws and bad spacing and turnover, those are going to irritate me. Like, those are going to irk me. I'm not going to lie. That's what's going to get me irked. But, 2-1, you know, it happens. All you can do is try to learn. Next up on the schedule is the Detroit Pistons back home in DC on Tuesday. So, hopefully the Wizards can, you know, handle that. Detroit Pistons, 1-2. Tough loss tonight. Tough loss. Winnable game. Wizards collapsed in overtime. They got outscored 14-4 in overtime. They just got to be better. It's very irritating when you lose a game to just bad fundamentals. It's irritating when you lose a game like that. You know, it's great that they forced overtime. They did good things to get there. You know, they fought hard. There's positives to take out of this game. They could have laid down. They didn't. They played hard. They fought hard. They got it to OT. Bradley Beal had a clutch pluck steal on Mitchell. Then Will Barton with the clutch steal to tie the game up. And then the good defense there. Delon Wright got snatched, but Donovan Mitchell just missed it, thankfully. But they fought hard, didn't give up, gave it all. We were all in the chat saying 2-1 ain't bad. They kept fighting, got it to OT. So, you know, got to give that to them. But that was a complete collapse in overtime. That was embarrassingly bad in overtime. You know, that was just a poor performance of what not to do. You know, of what not to do. We got a dude driving to the basket, and then we got two dudes standing in the same corner. We get free throw attempts. We're hitting it off the front rim. They ain't even close free throw misses. Kuzma's wasn't even close. They weren't even close. KP, technical free throw shot to cut it to at least 4. Get it to an even number. Brick. I mean, it's just, that was bad. That was bad, that OT period. But, you know, you got a very winnable game. A game they'll be favored in against Detroit and DC. You know, should be the favorites in that game. Hopefully, they can get a dub, man. This could have been a night where this could have been a night where the Wizards, you know, came out of this thing 3-0, but didn't have enough in the end. They didn't have enough down the stretch. They collapsed. Just fundamental stuff. Bad fundamental stuff. Just bad fundamental stuff. Like, Brad's going to get, like, people on Twitter are going to blame Brad for that turnover. But I'm sorry. Who in the world was he supposed to pass the ball to? Maybe I'm looking at something wrong. Maybe I got to relook at it. But who was Bradley Beal supposed to pass the ball to? DeLon Wright and Kyle Kuzma are sitting in the same spot. Who is he supposed to kick the ball out to? You got two dudes who can practically be guarded by one man. Like, that's not, I mean, I don't know. I got to look at the play. Maybe Brad could have went up for a layup. I don't know. And got scared by Jared Allen or somebody down there. And he got scared and spooked. And he kicked it out. But, I mean, that's a tough one. That's a tough L to take, man. That's definitely a tough L to take. Let's do this final box score wrap up. Let's do this final box score wrap up. Wizards ending the night shooting 49% from the field, 43% from three, 60% from the free throw line, 35 rebounds, 25 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks, 18 turnovers. Cavaliers shot 43% from the field, 40% from three, 88% from the free throw line, 48 rebounds, crushed the rebounds on the glass, like I thought they would. Have 16 offensive rebounds to the Wizards 4. 19 assists, 10 steals, 5 blocks, 13 turnovers. Cavaliers, I said the Wizards had to win the rebound battle. They didn't. They got embarrassed on the boards. I mean, look, when you look at the starting lineups, naturally, you shouldn't be surprised by that. Jared Allen dominated, 14 rebounds for him. Evan Mobley with 7. K-Love with 7. KP had 11. The next highest to him was Bill and Will Barton with 4. And those are guards. So, that's tough. That's definitely tough. They got to fix that. Whatever that late game stuff was. That was terrible. So, on to the next, guys. On to the next, man. But I do want to thank you guys for being here with me today. Fun stream, another fun stream. Tough L. Wizards 2-1. Had a chance at the end, tied it up, but collapsed to end it. So that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for all the likes, man. Like I said, if you want to become a member, you can click the link that I have pinned in the comment box. Thanks for all the support, man. Like I said, good fight from the Wizards to get it to OT. Just couldn't finish it off strong. And take that momentum and carry it into OT. They got that big KP3, step back 3, but that was about it. Then it was a wrap after that, so that's tough. What about the box score, Lennon? Josie said fight was good to get to OT. Everything after that was not good. Points as in like player points? I mean, I didn't go over the points. Kuz had 11. Denny had 2. Played 14 minutes. KP had 18. Ended with 18 and 11. Monte with 13. With 6 assists. Bill had 27 on 11 for 16 shooting. 5 assists. 6 turnovers though. Really bad night for him with the turnovers. Anthony Gill 2 points in 10 minutes. Rui Hachimura with 16 points in 20 minutes. Will Barton with 9 points with 4 rebounds and 2 steals. Daniel Gafford with 2 points, 2 rebounds. DeLon Wright with 7 points and 5 assists. Will Barton also had 5 turnovers as well. So, but that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll be back on Tuesday probably to stream this Wizards Pistons game, and hopefully we come out with a dub, man. Hopefully we come out with a dub, but we'll see. Thank you guys for tuning in with me, though. Love all you guys. See you guys on Tuesday. And peace. Have a good night, guys.